Hey everyone, and welcome to our final episode of Court of Blades. If you have not watched the rest of the series yet, go do that. It's our big thrilling conclusion. Great game, by the way. It's been really fun. I've probably been doing a lot of it really wrong, but that's okay. Love it. Check it out. It's an awesome use of the Forge in the Dark system. We're going to get into it for one more time. But before we do, let's take it over to Aaron for the recap.
I'm trying to close my soda. So
Okay,
it's
close
spilling
your soda.
everywhere. There we go. All right, recap. So last week, a lot happened. Vincenzo, gone. We don't know where he is. He's just gone. After we confronted him. Everyone found out Jeremiah's a liar, maybe, potentially. DeRosie and Jeremiah got into a little scuffle, which left Jeremiah with a stab wound. And I think the other major thing was that we worked with the Mercies Jeremiah worked with the Mercies to arrest Aela for dark magic, along with a bunch of people from Battaglia, as well as the... What?
Arrest.
Yes, arrest. Ajax killed her. And we...
Rockstar.
And we use this as a chance to take out Avenged Sevenfold. They're no longer a thing.
Thank God. God bless my
I think that was it. Was that all the major beats?
Well, there was like a 30-minute crash out.
Oh, there was, yes. Beux-Li almost shot Jeremiah, but didn't have a bullet in the gun. It was like a note, and Jeremiah was like, "Shoot me if you want to," and no one shot him.
So
and
you'll
everyone's
never know.
kind of mad at each other right now, except Jeremiah, who's still kind of big chillin'. I think I covered everything.
Yeah,
I'm really
that's
bad at these recap things.
No, I think you did great.
Oh, thanks. Oh well, gee willikers, thanks.
It was the most focused recap I'd say we've had in a bit.
Excuse me?
Sorry, what? That wasn't directed at anyone.
Golly
LeBron
gee,
James
golly gee, DM,
I-
thanks a lot.
I hope it's not dark.
It's all
You're like the
directed.
LeBron James of recaps.
Wow. Does that make me the Ronnie of the Ronnie of recaps?
You're like the Larry Bird of recaps. And that's
I'm just a tall white man having a good time in Boston.
in Boston.
That's most.
That's most tall white men.
That's most of the people. in Boston. I don't actually know that for a fact.
We love New England here.
It's great. There's phantoms
The New England Phantom.
and pilgrim ghosts.
Yeah.
A lot of those.
They took my son.
It is just a Stephen King book. You know,
Yeah.
that's all it is.
I went to an abandoned tuberculosis ward once.
That's pretty fun.
They actually got me the last time I went.
They got you.
Yeah, they got me.
There you go.
There's
Some say they're still there to this day.
Yeah, no, I'm a homunculus of my former self.
That's why you're so tall. You're just a homunculus. Just a lump of flesh.
what is happening?
Late season finale.
But we find ourselves not in the beautiful locale of New England.
No.
Tonight we find ourselves in the city of Illyrian.
Which has a poop street.
Which has
One
many,
might argue
Street.
New England has a lot of.
Probably,
has
yeah.
many beautiful features and maybe also a poop street.
Yeah.
We find ourselves specifically in the Lovell estate. Lovell, if you do remember, is one of the major noble houses of this city. Recently, at the end of the summer, went up in rank. Was 4th out of 6, thanks to our group's diligent efforts to kill half the people in the group or send them to France.
Is that where we sent Jasper?
Sent him to France.
That poor kid's fate.
France.
Straight to France.
Goodbye, my friends.
Why did he get a French accent going to... What is he, an exchange? Or what is he like...
They come back and they're just
He's like that one guy, you know, who left for a semester of college and then came back.
And
They come back in like a beret, smoking a cigarette.
Or as the people of France like to say, oui.
As they say in France. We. But we're not in France.
No.
Or Altoria. It's definitely not France, it's Altoria.
We're definitely not French.
We're in Illyrian, in the Lovell estate. Morning comes, the first day of fall is here.
Nice.
And with it, I'm sure you're all in an excellent mood after
What's the date?
fall
First day
1.
of fall.
But like...
It's like Stardew Valley.
Dude,
Fall
I
Stardew
Valley,
love
it's
I
fall.
love
Yeah,
that
it's
our,
like-
I love that our timeline works like a Pokemon game on the DS.
Yeah.
It just is a season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like fall
Leaves
1.
turned overnight.
All your summer
They're
crops
all-
have died. You have to.
My
Okay.
summer crops! Oh no!
It's
The
like-
harvest!
It's hard.
Late August?
Fall 1.
Okay.
Is it appropriate for
But yeah,
pumpkin
it's like-
spice latte?
It's like late August.
The Caesarean calendar
It's,
does not exist in this world.
I'd say it's like, sure. Yeah, it's late August.
pumpkin spice latte time.
That's a reference for those
Yeah.
who know.
It's PSL launch day.
Yes.
So you're all going through it, but at least
Thank gosh.
Jeremiah's favorite day. That's his
I'm sure
secret.
it is. You're all kind of going through it because last night, things maybe got a little tense in the wings of Lovell apartment. There were maybe some tense conversations that happened between the group, not pointing fingers, but that's okay. It's a new season. You awaken Ariadne.
No, I don't sleep. I was watching.
Yeah, you're watching everyone sleep. But the sun has risen, so you're like, oh, time to stop watching
yes,
everyone
I mean-
sleep.
Yawn. What a good night's rest I've had.
Watching everyone sleep. Definitely not freaking out that they might murder each other. What are you getting up to the day after your tense exchange?
I am definitely keeping a wide berth from Jeremiah. I don't imagine he stays in the same bed chambers that we do. Maybe he gave
He's
himself
got a special room, and you guys are all
Just-
bunks.
Yeah.
My mama lets me have 2 bunk beds.
And he keeps the PlayStation in his room.
Yes.
Oh man.
But it's like a launch PlayStation, so it's kind of not amazing. It sounds like a jet engine.
Take-
But you
off.
have the Ethernet cable.
I do.
Yeah.
I do have the
Yeah,
Ethernet
yeah.
cable. Everyone else has to work on Wi-Fi when they take it. I'm the only one with Ethernet in my room.
Okay.
I want.
We're world building.
The PS1 not have Wi-Fi. Sorry, never mind. Move on.
The PlayStation 1?
You didn't even have an Ethernet cable. But
It's fine, it's
continue,
fine.
yeah.
Okay. So, right, I'm in France. No, Italy. I'm in Italy.
It's Illyrian, the beautiful city of Illyrian.
Yes, the beautiful pumpkin spice latte is coming through the window.
Yeah, the smell of pumpkin spice is on the breeze.
It lifts you
And-
up like a cartoon character with a pie.
And I waft over to Ajax, who's also, I assume, pretending to sleep. But I give him a nudge and say,
Hey! Piero. You're not Piero.
No, it's me.
I think Piero's been pretty quiet for you today, actually.
After the dire omen he gave him.
I think he kind of said his piece last time. He's
His
taking a day off.
Pieris.
You think that guy's gone forever?
I'm no dire omen.
Lord willing.
It's fall. I looked out the window and all of the leaves
All
have
of the
fallen
leaves are
off the
down.
trees.
Is that,
Everything.
is that all you wanted to inform me? The
No,
change
I was
of the season?
I was going to get you a pumpkin spice latte. Do you want anything? Do you want one?
I suppose. Yes.
This is an attempt at seeing how you're doing this morning. I apologize.
You're not doing
I'm
great.
covering it with coffee. Last night was a lot,
Yes.
and I have a hard time. So I wanted to try and. Would you like to go get coffee with me
Sure.
out of this apart? Thank you.
Would you like to go out? Is that
Yes.
what you would like to leave?
I would like to leave with you and get coffee. And that is all we are doing is getting coffee. So we're walking out?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you walk. Where are you off to?
I mean, I don't really
go to the
care.
basketball courts.
We're going to go to the basketball courts. We're going to
All
shoot
right.
some hoops.
Yeah, you go to the courts. The hoop and stick courts.
And
Like push a kid over, take his hoop and a stick.
so I'm bouncing against
The sound the boy makes. As he-
My stick! Mama, my helping stick has been stolen.
Ajax, I don't trust
we don't
you.
need to mimic basketball. You're good. We can just go to like a park or something. We just be walking the grounds. It's fine. We don't need to.
Some dribbling.
It's you dribbling. Larry Bird, you are not.
Oh, where do the balls not go up here? Do they usually stay down? Is it?
Let's just move
What
on.
is,
Let's move
right?
on. This is your scene. I don't want to make this more silly than it already is.
Okay. I don't feel good about things right now.
Yeah.
Not just about the basketball, but about in general.
Yep.
I don't feel that Jeremiah has your best interests or anyone's best interests at heart besides his own. We're not in. You can't hear us. We're playing basketball.
The overwhelming sounds of the dribble has scared me away.
Exactly.
Athletic activity. I cannot do that. I shall leave.
And I wanted to know how you felt. My goal has always been for your safety and protection, and I saw you do what you did to Lady Aela, and I've seen your growth in your powers, and my goal was to help you and fix you, and I don't feel that that's where your goal is either. Basketball.
I don't think I can be fixed, dear sister.
But do you think he'll keep you safe?
Let me rephrase that. I don't think I can be fixed. And as long as I cannot be fixed, my life is my own. As stated, I am no one's pet. I do have to kind of laugh when you assert that Jeremiah doesn't have my best interest in mind because, well, that's like telling me the sky is blue or that there's poop on Poop Alley. It's a given. The truth is, Jeremiah is a backstabbing, swindling, knife-tongued monster who can do nothing but manipulate others same as you and I live and breathe. He is a fork-tongued devil in human skin. And the idea of selling my soul to a devil is not something I enjoy. The truth is, it's easy to turn your back from a liar when you don't know they're lying. But last night, the facade crumbled. Whether Jeremiah wants to admit it or not, openly lying in front of Beau, something we all know when Beau specifically asked him not to, well, it shakes my confidence regardless. But sometimes devils need to live. They need to, just like lions need to hunt so the gazelles don't destroy the savannah, sometimes liars need to lie. I think you and I both know.
Players. They're gonna...
Who pins it? Are they gonna?
Players gonna play.
Ballers?
So,
Haters?
Yes, what about the haters?
dear sister,
Yes, my dear brother.
do not share Beau's innocence on the subject when it comes to Jeremiah. There is no black and white around here. I don't think there was black and white in Altori. I think we're...
In Poop Street.
I think...
Someone sent me something. Sorry, someone sent me something.
Jeremiah starts blasting.
It's phone time, everybody. It's phone time. Our new favorite segment. It's phone time. Aaron, you want to share?
Can we also share some TikToks we've been watching?
No, it wasn't.
No.
Someone sent me something about someone needing money. A friend was posting something about like a Kickstarter.
I agree. Aaron, can I have $30?
Dude, I'm sorry. I was blasting on my JBL speaker.
Just you're like having a serious conversation about Jeremiah, and inside you just hear,
I
like,
want you to be mine.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Jeremiah just with his JBL speaker. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
chat says they can lend you $30.
Oh my gosh,
They,
perfect.
I don't need it lent. I just need $30. I'll pay you back.
It will not come back to you.
Okay.
You mean paying for all of David's stuff at the baseball game?
I paid you back.
Yeah, I know. It's funny to say that you didn't, though.
Fingers don't count as money.
The one time we interact with chat on stream and it's to
So
tell
raise
David that we can
$30
give him
for
money.
David.
If we can make $30 for David, we will kill Aaron.
Like and subscribe.
If we can get 10 likes on the stream,
We will give
we are
David.
killing Aaron.
Can we set up the tip function? Is the tip function set up?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh, God.
See,
Okay.
Okay,
back to the court.
back to
B ball outside the school.
There it is, yeah.
Do not share in Beux-Li's innocence on the subject.
I don't feel that I was innocent. I felt that this was the correct path, and I don't like not feeling correct. I don't like who I'm following. I don't like. I am here for you. And I'm here because although it is a new city and a new house to me, I feel loyal to it. But my loyalty is to you.
As mine are to you, dear sister. But the truth is, I think we all know how the next few days are going to shake out.
Do we?
The
Smash cut.
What kind of prophetic visions were you having last night?
Among my
Did you have a
nocturnal
nocturnal
magicians.
Gotta get one more before the end of the show.
Among the nocturnal magicians, there was a dire omen.
The game is getting to its long-awaited conclusion, and I believe Jeremiah is the horse to back. Whether that is for 5 years or 5 minutes, that's to be said. But my loyalty lies between us and our survival. I care not for this pompous horse rectum of a man that we've been following.
At least I felt with Eero he was a different kind of duplicitous. I understood what I understood what I was getting into, and I understood what he was asking of me. And I feel like I don't know where I stand. I don't know what the next move will be, and that worries me.
Sister.
With you, I think he would have killed you. I think he would have turned you in.
Who? That one?
Yes.
Yes, he would have. He
And
would
that
have
terrifies
very
me,
easily.
brother.
I fully believe that Jeremiah is a caged animal. If you turn your back, he'll bite you. Why would I'm not as... I understand when we were growing up, you could reach the top shelves before I could. You could fight
you
better
were
than
so
I could.
small.
You were
weak.
always...
The heavy books,
You were always winning at all the games we played, and you always had my best interest in mind. You had
Sometimes
my
I
back.
lost on purpose.
But I need you to know, I am not a boy anymore. If anyone here is a dog, it's Jeremiah. He's an animal we can't trust for 5 minutes. But sometimes you can't hunt without a dog. If he chooses to bend me in some evil way and turn me into a puppet for his own use, then so long as you and I are safe, then I care not. The truth is, look around you, dear sister. This city is a sweltering madhouse of psychopaths, murderers, and thieves. The man you swore your sword to last is currently a monster who we've lost track of. The man we've been backing tried to get us to gut his own child like a fish. The only two people we can trust are one another. Whether that's behind Jeremiah or Eero or any of the hundreds of other lords attempting to kill one another, it does not matter. As long as you and I have a bed to sleep in and a meal in our stomachs and...
Court to ball on.
What? A court to ball in. Right?
Pass me the rock, bro.
That's all.
Throw me the rock.
Mom and Dad, they're gone. We have only each other. I'm sorry this is as stressful as it is. I want to help you navigate it. I do.
I know. I think I just need to think. But thank you for balling with me.
No problem.
Like the old days.
Bleeds more like court of balls.
No joke to be made there.
Nope. We're all good.
So,
This is not what they meant when they talked about royal balls.
I understand you need time to think and take it. But you're not in training anymore, and you're not a soldier anymore. The next, however long the rest of this takes, it's going to be complicated. You won't have time to think. I have your back, no matter your decision.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna go get that pumpkin spice latte now. I'm really worked up a
Go
sweat
ahead.
from
Yeah,
the
no,
meatballs.
you
I'm
go
gonna get a
ahead.
hot
Yeah, no,
pumpkin
I know,
spice
I
latte.
know. Yes, I know. Especially after I work out, the main thing I want is hot milk beverages. I immediately go. Ooh, nothing better than warm lactose in my tum tum
I
right now.
can't wait to do
So
my milk gallon challenge.
No, you're talking about the milk mile. The milk
That's
mile.
what it is.
So you drink a gallon of milk and you try to run a
Is it
mile.
warm?
No, so what you do is you start with the gallon at the beginning and you have to finish it by the time you get to the end. And whether that means chugging a whole gallon at the start of running a mile or chugging a gallon at the end is your choice.
We had a very serious conversation about the logistics of this on our car trip yesterday.
Did you
And
drink
Saturday
100
night.
gallons or 1 man? Oh, wait,
I'd
no.
probably go a quart. I'd go a quart per quarter mile. I think
I
would
like
do.
that.
I said you just drink it all at the end.
Yeah, at the end, but you're.
Take life
if
1 quart
if
of a
you
time.
don't like gross things, do not look up the milk mile.
Don't do it. Please.
You should just keep watching our stream.
Yeah. And you should also come down to Tabletop Gaming Center and buy a pack of Pokemon cards or something, right?
We're out of stock of those. It's very popular.
Everywhere's all out of stock of them.
So I go
You know
to
what?
see Eero.
Okay.
Okay.
Buy a set of Dragon Ball cards.
We have very little of those left.
Be an adult.
Because I keep buying
Buy them
them.
all out before Aaron can.
Please.
Gathering. We have plenty of that.
Flesh
That-
and blood.
Let's just keep naming card games. Lorcana.
Star Wars Unlimited, they play here. They just had their professional qualifier. After you watch this stream, you could go watch the stream of the qualifier from yesterday. See, I'm doing promo.
How many plugs could we do?
How many?
Bunch and Bill was awesome. You know, like Warhammer.
There's now a
really
giant 7-foot tall space marine in the store.
Oh,
All
you're
right.
so big.
All right. All
Sorry,
right. All right.
sorry.
All right.
If you pay him money, Aaron will do a backflip.
I can't do one, but I'll give it a shot.
You give
Fall
David
down.
$30.
If you give me $30, Aaron will try it back.
I will get on this table. You ever see that clip from Victorious where he's like, "Can I do a standing backflip?" Yeah.
Is that the noise you make?
That's the noise he makes in the show.
All right. So
Oh my god, Victoria, the Disney Channel show?
That was on Nickelodeon. but
Whatever.
yes.
Man,
my
guy with the
God.
puppet.
My son's watching that.
What?
My-
Okay.
you're gonna go see Eero.
I'm gonna go see Eero.
All right. Let's go see Eero.
I have my pumpkin spice latte
Oh,
in my hand.
without me?
So, yeah, I'm going by myself.
We're screwed. It's over. Well, Aaron, it's been a good run.
You go see Eero in his office.
Oh no.
He's drinking his pumpkin spice
Oh my
latte.
gosh, twinsies!
God, I hope that's your first words when you walk in the door.
First of fall. It's my favorite season.
His dual hawks have like the puppy cups.
Yeah.
It's like holding them in both arms. Like, don't make that
Full of
noise again, please.
No? Ow.
You're Jeremiah's Bravo.
I am, yes. Technically, I suppose, through the transitive property also, your Bravo, if we are working. Yes, I am Jeremiah's Bravo.
Can I help you?
Yes. Hope, perhaps. I wanted to know if I'm having second thoughts about the man that I have sworn my allegiance to, and I know that you've asked us strange things, and we have done them, and we have done a lot for you and helped get you to where you are now.
You've been quite helpful, yes.
And I wanted to know if I can trust you.
Of course you can trust me. I've been nothing but honest about...
and then his nose comically grows like this.
My logic.
I've been nothing but honest where it comes to what I expect of you and what you should expect of me.
The only reason his nose isn't growing is because he's a real boy. Like,
Are you aware of Jeremiah's dealings with the Mercies?
oh my god! It's so Jover, bro.
He looks like Jeremiah's dealings with the Mercies. I heard that they were involved in the apprehension of the Sevenfold Veils. I didn't realize that was a long-standing commitment Jeremiah had.
It was a strategic
Some type
move
of
on their
commitment.
part, and he worries me. And I know that our goal was to get you into the seat that you are supposed to be, and I want to help you get there.
Well, I would say that you have. As it pertains to Jeremiah, I perhaps share in your sentiment. I think the man does good work. I don't trust him. And I think you would be wise not to either.
What would you have me do?
Oh no!
Oh.
I definitely know how long it is until coronation time, I assume, but how long do we, what's our timeline here? Because first of all...
Let's say a week.
Okay,
let's
about
say
a
a
week.
week.
All right.
So we have a week until the coronation?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Didn't want it to interrupt pumpkin spice.
Well, no, that's a very
Everyone would be
important-
too busy going to
Yeah, exactly,
dunks
no one
to
would
get
have
their
shown up.
pumpkin spice latte.
Festivals, guys!
Well, I suppose a good place to start would be if you could elucidate on your reasons for mistrusting Jeremiah. Is it just his involvement with the Mercies? Has there been more that I'm unaware of?
My distrust of him may not cause you to distrust him, but at least you have been forthright in your interests and desires.
I have tried to be, yes.
Yes, and I do not know where he will bring us, and I do not enjoy being led to a place to a location I do not know. I do not like being led to a future I do not know. It is the devil you know versus the devil you don't, and I feel that he is no longer a devil I know.
Well, I suppose if you have reasons to mistrust Jeremiah, I would hope that you would bring them to me. And we can sort this out together, Ariadne. I am very grateful for what you and your coterie have done for me. I am hesitant to trust Jeremiah, but it's good to know that I can trust some of you. And I hope we can continue to trust one another in this way.
Of course.
I will, should anything happen to Jeremiah, I would happily see that you are taken care of in my service.
That is good to know.
And that brother of yours, yes?
Yes.
The same goes for him as well, of course.
My brother is under my protection always.
And I would see to it that that remained the same.
Thank you.
Of course.
Do you need another PSL?
Oh, that would be lovely.
Okay. So I get your another pumpkin spice latte, and then I go.
All right, great. Beux-Li.
Me.
Hey, Beux-Li.
Yeah.
It's Beux-Li, fabulous things.
So, at the beginning of the morning, I would say Beux-Li was probably pacing a lot at night. They decided to craft their new mask, which will be, I'm not sure if they'd probably do it themselves. We don't really have servants to do it for us, do we?
I guess you could try to make a house servant do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you're like the intern, and then you're like asking like the janitor, like,
Yeah.
hey, could you make me a...
Well, I figured we have apartments. We gotta
Interns
be up
asking
there.
interns.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, you guys are interns.
so, with this new mask, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking the parts of the pistol that Ajax had crushed.
In the corner doing arts and crafts, so Ariadne's like...
I'm gonna put macaroni on my mask.
Yeah, so
glitter.
I'm going to do that, but the base of the mask is going to be playing cards with singed edges. Yep, and then the other half of the mask will be shattered glass, kind of like Phantom of the Opera style.
Broken Beux-Li, dude.
Yeah, in reference, the cards that are burnt are reference to me giving up gambling. And the gun to reference me breaking my oath of pacifism, and the broken glass kind of shattering like I don't know who to trust anymore.
This is gonna shred so hard that one day a year you're allowed to wear it.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
man.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the show. It's all about the show.
It's all about the game.
Yeah, it's all about the game. And after watching Ari leave their room with Ajax to go get some pumpkin spice lattes, I'm just gonna slip into their room and yeah,
Cool.
I'm gonna slip into their room and I'm going to find.
Get out.
There's nocturnal
can't
magicians
expect-
everywhere, dude.
I don't clean your sheets all the time, okay? So, it's fine. I do your laundry too. I just don't
Oh,
like it
gosh.
on the floor.
But
I
he's
just
like,
don't
man,
like it
did
on
he
the
have a
floor,
dire
okay?
omen with his nocturnal magician?
So I will slip into the room and I will look for Jeremiah's dagger that Ari had taken.
Sure. Is it on you, or did you leave it in there?
I don't know if I would have brought it to B-Bowl time. I feel like I should.
Okay.
I'd allow him to
I'd say,
look. Yeah.
yeah, in the terms of, yeah. So, I don't think you even need to roll for that.
I don't think
you
it'll
have
be hard
plenty
to
of
find,
time
yeah.
to dig through all of
Yeah,
their
I'm gone.
belongings.
I'm not even.
They're balling. That just, eventually you'll find the dagger.
Yeah, and I'll take the dagger and I kind of will go back to the center area. I wouldn't say I would sharpen it, but I would kind of just get used to holding it in my hands. If this was a downtime action, I would take the train action with the dagger, but I'm not sure we're doing that mechanic.
You can, yeah, why not?
All right.
This is
Yeah.
loose downtime.
Loose
Love it.
downtime. What do I roll for train?
Hang time.
That's a great question. Let me pull up my downtime tab.
Downtime.
I've gone here so many times, I don't have the
Excuse
sticky
me.
anymore.
That was like an 8.
It was okay.
It was
Yeah.
okay,
I mean, this is just
the
water.
length was good, but it could
Thank
have
you.
been. Yeah.
The tonality of it.
I haven't drank from it yet. Let's
No,
get this.
even if you had, let's go.
Oh, you just mark 1 XP on the XP
I don't
track.
need enough.
Oh, that's all.
For
Okay.
all the good that
Fine,
one.
give it
Well, I
to you.
wanted
Thank
skirmish.
you.
It's fine.
What we got here?
Yeah, so I'll just do
Zombie
that.
juice.
And I will kind of just wait for Jeremiah to leave their room.
There we go.
Okay, you're just
Or
I'm just gonna outside his room.
I don't have any task at hand.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're just like waiting like an NPC for me to leave my room.
He's just like,
Howdy, traveler.
I could be reading, I could be doing something, but
yeah, you're doing cool dagger tricks.
I'm NPC idle animation. That's
It's
what
like
I'm
when you
doing.
get one of those like Pokemon trainers and they get a little exclamation point above their head, but instead it's Jeremiah getting shivved. Like it's like you there. Let's have a battle.
okay. Hey, Jeremiah. Good morning.
I think Jeremiah is just hanging in his room reading a book. He's like, everything's going awry.
Foresee a dire omen. I should not leave my room.
I'm gonna relax by reading the great play Julius Caesar.
Nothing foreboding about this copy of Macbeth I got going on here.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely love the works of that Shakespeare.
Are you planning to just stay in your room like all morning?
No, I'm definitely gonna come out with the copy of Julius Caesar tucked into my arm.
Okay.
Oh, Beux-Li, what are you doing outside of my room? Just
Well, I'm in the
hanging
common
out.
area. I'm
Oh,
not.
you're in the I think we're outside my room. My bad.
Oh no, we're just in like the common.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk in the. Are you like messing with the dagger in the common area?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Beux-Li, what are you doing with my dagger here in the common room?
So
Looking quite foreboding.
I did genuinely, and I'll tuck the dagger away. Like, I did genuinely want to apologize for maybe going off a little off the handle yesterday.
Oh, no need to apologize, my boy. It's completely understandable.
It's just there's a weird times right about now. Distrust. Everything's. We're about a week off of figuring out who is going to be the next lord or prince.
Prince.
It's always a weird time around elections, but considering the state of things, there's clearly only one choice.
Yeah. The things
And
are-
you know who the choice is.
You know who the choice is, and I think
Of
that's,
course I do.
Yeah, that's the scary thing is if we're just being led on and waiting for the final result. It's watching the roulette wheel spin. That's all it is.
Well, all the competition is gone, so we'll see how that pans out, I suppose.
Yeah, but I am gonna keep this. And you said it right when I'm gonna show the dagger. I'm gonna keep the dagger. You did say it right. Maybe if things do go awry, maybe I should know how to fight, and maybe I should learn how to use a pistol.
I'm gonna walk over to Beux-Li and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna be like, I want nothing but for you to live a fruitful life. It's all I've ever wanted
You're
for
gonna stay at a
you.
perfect shiving distance.
Yes, I'm gonna stay in a perfect shiving distance.
Yeah.
I've only wanted the best for you. And I'm gonna take my hand off his shoulder and I'm gonna be like, now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get myself the first pumpkin spice latte of the season. And I'm gonna walk off with my copy of Julius Caesar under my arm.
Takes a big whiff of sweat and goes, oh, I should be fine. Should I not be any man not of woman born? I should be good.
There's this weird feeling that there are war dogs about.
Jeremiah's as Jeremiah leaves, Beux-Li's just gonna like hold for a second and then be like, yeah, and I'm gonna be like, Jeremiah, wait, I'm gonna come with you. I'm gonna come with you.
Lovely.
You're like, yay.
Pumpkin spice lattes are always better with a companion.
Yeah. Well, so I don't think I've ever had one. Is it like the mud from the groan? Is it?
Is it like the mud from the groan?
Were you eating mud before I found you and you've
No,
never
it's
told
a-
me
it's
this
a-
in all these years?
That is not what the mud from that place is. That is not
It is a
mud.
drink. It's a drink from the groan. It's cost like $20. It's you get a nice little small cup of it. It's very thick.
Whoa.
It's
I cannot say they taste the same, but the price is quite accurate.
and yeah, I'll
I guess
get
we'll go
some
get our pumpkin
pumpkin
spice
spice
lattes
lattes.
and hang out outside the cafe reading Julius Caesar.
well, I'm just sharpening Yorn.
People are walking by like, what is up with these two?
Okay, cool. Is there anything else we would like to do? You've got, again, kind of this loose, vague week before the coronation. If it's simply you're just kind of biding your time, then that's what it is. But
I feel like I should go talk to Eero.
yeah, let's go talk
I
to
feel
Eero.
like I should do that.
Sure.
Because we haven't spoken to him since, like, the whole Aela getting murdered in a sewer grate thing.
Did we tell him that?
We didn't, but he would know that Aela's no longer in the picture.
Yes, I think with the sort of information network that you guys have, he's kind of aware of what happened there because, the Mercies arrested most of the Sevenfold Veils.
Along with my, like, only competition left.
Right, that's definitely something he's aware of.
Yeah.
And he did mention it to Ariadne.
But question. Is she like gonna be autopsied? Like are they like, oh, she just kind of fell over? Are they like, there's distinct handprints on the back of her head?
This is the old times.
They
must have gotten mysterious woman disease and died. Like
They just know it's her because
Coroner, but
of the clothes she was
there's a
wearing.
handprint on the back of her skull. Mysterious woman disease and died, I believe.
They just know it's her because the clothes she's wearing, face unrecognizable.
Dental records don't exist.
Yep, she has teeth. There you go. You want them?
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right, you would like to go see
I guess I'll go
Eero.
see Eero, yeah.
All right, and you are going to see him by yourself?
I was going to kind of trace.
You're
Like-
just,
like, I'm
you're
gonna-
just
I'm gonna
following.
hang out. I
Yeah.
don't have a task. you know?
Beux-Li, would you mind excusing me for this meeting with Eero for a moment?
Yeah. It's no problem.
And then I'm gonna hand you my copy of Julius Caesar. Hold on to this for me while I go have my meeting.
I will start to read Julius Caesar. I might skip to the good part.
I really
but-
like the idea that just like Rome exists in this world for some reason.
We've established that Dunkin' Donuts exists. We've established various other things. We've established France exists.
Basketball.
That's Altori.
Basketball and Larry Bird exist.
Yes.
I just feel like it's weird that there's fantasy France, fantasy Italy, and then actual
And
real
actual
Rome.
Italy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go into the meeting with Eero. Eero, how do you do today?
Ah, Jeremiah, just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh, were you now?
I was.
I suppose my timing was perfect then.
Perfect indeed. Tell me about this situation with the Mercies that I've heard so much about.
What do you mean by situation? Implies a problem.
Not necessarily. Is there a problem?
Not that I'm aware of. Are you aware of something that I should be aware of?
I suppose I'm just curious. It seems that your group was able to mobilize the Mercies rather quickly to dispose of Lady Aela. They're not the sort of group I thought that I personally had, at my disposal in such a way.
I understand. I've been frequenting the Church of the Lady as late, and I've made friends with some of the people there, because, a man can never be too far into the graces of the lady, So, but when I found out what was going on through various sources and various means, I felt, well, I should go to them and tell them what was happening, because as you know, they don't, take kindly to the dark arts.
This is true.
And I know that, you are trying to win this election, are you not? And Aela happened to be there, so I guess it worked out for all of us.
I suppose it did.
Is that all you needed to see me about? Because I was coming to tell you about that everything's handled like you wanted it.
I suppose, yes, it's handled.
Something on your mind?
I don't know. Perhaps I'm just on edge. The coronation is quickly approaching. And I still don't know if I can trust you, Jeremiah.
I've gotten rid of your only competition.
That you have.
And I've never questioned you along the way with it. I've questioned the methods, I should say, but I've never questioned as to why it needed to be done.
I suppose that's true. You have been quite helpful to me, though I would appreciate perhaps a bit more transparency when it comes to the circles you are running with what I can only hope is in my name. I should hope that there will be more honesty between us, more openness, perhaps, if you are going to continue to be in my service, which I assume is your plan after the coronation.
I don't see as to why not. No one else is knocking on my door, and I quite like my position as of late.
That's good to hear. Well, then I suppose that's all there is to discuss.
And we shall speak soon about good news, hopefully. And then I'm gonna make my leave with a toothy grin.
Yeah, I think he's not. Yeah.
And Jeremiah has totally clocked that, Eero's, planning my death.
It's
I totally clocked it. He was too nice.
Yeah, I think he's definitely, not super excited about the fact that you keep making these big political moves that he doesn't quite know the details of, because he's, as much as he's yeah, I trust you, he clearly, from your, big Spidey lie detector, he's a man that likes a degree of control and to
Yeah.
know everything everyone is doing, and he just can't sort of get that out of you, and that's starting to make him quite paranoid. Especially considering the conversation he had with Ariadne 20 minutes before you walked in.
Yep. I'm gonna walk out and look at Beux-Li and I'm just gonna be like, I believe we're in the end game now, Beux-Li, of this whole debacle we've been a part of. Eero seems to be set in the idea of leading, and that's where we'll end up. I'm glad that everything has not shaken him from his position.
That's where we'll end up.
I mean, he's the only one left to vote in the power,
Oh, all
and
right.
he seems to be okay with it.
Yeah.
And there's only a week left.
Only a week left. And I mean, a lot could happen in a week.
I suppose that's true.
I don't know. Do you see any other hiccups along the way? Was this the golden plan the whole time?
I see nothing coming up that we need to worry about.
I guess I'll just trust you on that as well.
Have I ever led you astray?
Is that really the best time to ask that question?
I've never led you into danger.
You win this round, Jeremiah. You win this round.
And I leave my copy of Julius Caesar with you.
Here, you should try this one. I hand you Art of War.
Well, thank you. I've read this a few times. I never quite got the gist of it.
It's like playing chess with somebody, eating the pieces.
Oh, man.
How can you move your queen when it is lodged in my stomach?
You can
Go ahead,
just,
go ahead,
yeah,
look the
just
wrapper.
take
That's-
it.
Hey,
Look it.
when did you buy this?
2 minutes
Today?
ago.
This was expired 2 months ago.
Wait, no.
I ate most of that.
It's 90% processed sugar.
It's
You're-
just-
That very much says March 10th, 2025 on it.
Hey, it's Mario Day.
Not a
Oh,
great,
yay!
not a great look.
Not a great look.
This is like, I think this is like a Polish, like a, some kind of Polish
Maybe dates are
chocolate
different
bar.
there. Maybe they could be
Oh, no.
backwards.
Alpine
backwards.
milk chocolate.
Unless maybe the date is backwards and it's supposed to be 10/3/2025.
I am
I'm pretty
loving
sure it's
the
3/10.
Google translated ingredient or the Google translated nutrition facts on the back, such as instead of saying like caffeine, it just says energy. Or, sorry,
I'm gonna
calories.
die.
Energy, fat, of which saturates, carbohydrate, fiber.
Moving
This was
on.
not a bit I
Hold on,
expected to
one
go
last thing.
One more.
Of which sugars.
Of which sugars?
I'm so dead.
You're
He's so
dead.
full of which saturates.
Well, if we get 10 likes, we might not even need to kill him.
That's dry, yeah.
We might have already gotten there.
if you give us $30, we'll fill Aaron with what saturates.
Like, follow, and share so we can get air conditioning in here.
No, there's more than that. You've already blown it.
All
There's
right.
3 in my phone.
Well, you're
Okay.
wrong. We have 5 likes.
All right. So what's the next thing?
halfway
Where are we
there.
going next?
Is there anything else you guys want to do right now?
Basketball. I do.
Yeah.
I want to hit up my boy Lost.
Sure.
My favorite poison boy.
Oh,
Your
boy.
favorite poison
I
boy.
think things are ramping up.
Are you going alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just me.
You taking the gondola?
Is DeRosie back? He just kind of disappeared last session. Yeah.
We had a different gondolier.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, we were
because
like-
he took.
Is that what? Oh,
He
that's
took
right. Because he
Beux-Li
took
home.
Beux-Li back. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got
yeah.
we
That's
got
why
one
he
with
was
the
gone,
Mercies, and
because-
he was like not there, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, he took
You know,
Beux-Li.
yeah, I'll take the gondola.
Yeah,
Take
you're
DeRosie?
gondola.
I look oddly wistful. I like come on, I'm whistling. I'm like,
You look oddly wistful, Ajax.
I'm feeling not waifish today.
I like sit in the boat and I kind of like lean back a little bit, kind of splash the water around, and I go like, I don't know, DeRosie, I get the feeling that, you know, it's all gonna work out. That's just my theory. Oh, the groan, please.
Of course.
It's the only place he's been.
I think he's already going there.
Poop town.
It's like poop town again.
Can we make a sticker of that?
Poop town again, sir. I will make a poop town.
We need to
again,
make
sir.
a poster that's like
More
tabletop
merch.
travel agency isms, and it's just like stuff like that.
Pancake day!
It's like one of those old old postcards, but it just says greetings from Poop Town.
Yes! I'd buy that.
All right.
Bug boys
You're
doing bug
feeling
boy
confident
things.
in Eero's coronation then?
Oh yes, sorry.
Do you not?
Look, as they've said, I'm what? No, I am but a servant. I know nothing, and I am just humbled to be around my lord. But my lord does like pissing people off. So I imagine he lasts all of 5 minutes before somebody, I don't know, shoots him with a crossbow bolt or something. I mean, you know the business around here.
I do. I do also think that Eero has a certain way of navigating the court. So if you're expecting incompetence from him, you might be disappointed.
Are you expecting good things out of? Say it slowly, Eero.
I am not expecting good things from Eero. I am saying that Eero is the type that knows how to play this game. And if your expectation is that he does not, I think you're going to be unpleasantly surprised.
Any word of Vincenzo?
No,
Nothing on the river?
nothing on the river.
DeRosie, take me to my poison guy.
You go to the ground.
Such a terrible guy. You don't even sing.
I was never much of a singer.
Yeah,
Oh me, oh my, a pizza eye.
I could try if you'd like.
No.
It won't be pleasant.
that's what I thought.
Listen, I excel in many things. I won the gondola race this year, as you might remember, but I know my own weaknesses.
It's just... Look, man, I'm out of small talk. Let's just go.
Yeah, to Poop City we go, good sir.
I love that DeRosie has also started calling it Poop City.
All
right.
My boy Lost.
Yeah, what are you getting from Lost?
I think we established last time, for the sake of ease, that he has potions with him.
Yeah, he has potions. Potions of that?
Potion seller. I'm going into battle.
I need your finest potion.
You cannot handle my potions. That guy wrote Challengers, by the way. That's real.
That's crazy.
The potion seller guy wrote the movie Challengers with Zendaya. What? That's real. Look it up. All right,
I'm gonna believe you no matter what.
Lost.
Hey!
I got a big one for you.
A big one!
I need two things that I don't think I'm legally allowed to buy.
That's my favorite.
And I don't know if it's chill.
Well, you tell me.
It is 2 level 4 poison things.
I would say that's fine at this point. It's the last
We're at the end
episode.
game.
We're in the end game now.
I would like
It's the last episode, dog.
I would like a vial of Traitor's Tears.
Oh shit.
What does that do?
That's the
Oh,
one that killed the. I'm sorry. That's the one
That's-
that killed the parents.
instant death.
Okay.
Instant,
I don't-
undetectable death.
That would take me a while to get.
And okay, well, maybe this we can wait on this first thing. Second thing, I would love a vial of Martyr if you have it.
Yeah, I got some Martyr.
You seem really casual about it. I feel like I just asked for like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, but we're chill.
Also, we've now established that nukes exist in this universe.
I feel like I've asked you for like a. I've asked you for a really big favor. I know we're chill like that. I know.
Are you gonna pay?
I know we're big boy chilling, but
Are you gonna pay?
yeah, I'm gonna pay.
Then yeah, you could have it, dog. We're chill like that.
We're chill. Okay. I just, most people would advise. This feels like a really deadly thing.
If you're gonna set your own blood on fire, you have to tell me.
What does this do?
We'll see.
Okay, well, you
just
told
take
me.
the money. And
Are
I
you
just throw the
looking
money.
at what the spells
I go. Is there any way you could get that like, or the first thing, eagle to me, or like pigeon to me, at like a convenient time?
You can, but if that gets intercepted, you're gonna be in trouble.
Just take the labels off.
Very, very, very illegal.
Me when I'm
label it.
smuggling during Prohibition and I just take the XXX labels off my jug.
No one will know.
So you know how when people have raw sodium and it hits oxygen, it goes like it crackles.
Yeah.
Does that to your blood.
Yes, hydrogen bomb for your blood.
That's
You
what that
are the
does,
coughing
that's what
baby.
murder
For
does.
the record,
awful,
You
dude.
bleed, your blood lights on fire.
For the record,
That's
the note
crazy.
the note right here says, "This is strangely more survivable than it sounds."
Well, I guess as long as your blood doesn't get exposed to the air.
You don't have to get cut.
In my head,
When I got a guy and make him
we'll talk
combust.
about the dynamics later. Can you get it? Do you need me to just come back here? I can come back here later.
Give me like a week.
Why fortuitous timing?
Wow,
That
dude.
is weirdly enough perfect.
Great. I'm glad. Serendipity.
Give me until election day.
Just be quiet.
Is there anything else you?
I'll meet you
Hand
in
this,
Dallas
like,
with
little
it.
tiny bottle. The liquid in it kind of like sparks if you shake it too much.
I like put it in front of him. I go, hey, look.
Oh, careful with that.
All right.
And hey,
yeah.
don't set your own blood on fire. At least wait a week, because I want to be paid for that if I'm getting it.
No, I'll just give you it up front. I don't mind.
Oh, then yeah, fine.
I'm
whatever.
doing like super crimes. I don't mind being up and up with my dealer.
Great. Then I guess if you want to set your own blood on fire, you'll be missed.
Yeah, no. According to some,
I'll miss you.
Hey, I'll miss you.
you're a real friend, boss.
Sure.
I have a question.
All right.
So, the whole rat race around here.
Yeah.
What's the lifespan for the dude at the head of the house? You seem like a guy who's seen a bunch.
It's all over the place.
Lovell.
Well, Rames was what, 6 years? And
6 years. That's it?
yeah.
It's kind of like a king position. They only last
Well,
single digits?
Rames was kind of, unique. Jade, that was a good while. More than 6 years.
6 might be the
Not
highest
great
they
with
can
numbers.
count.
Sorry.
Past 6 plus 6 years, it gets a little blurry for
That's
lost. Yeah.
Thef's in
It
there
gets
somewhere.
lost. It
All
gets
his
lost.
poisons
It gets
cost
lost.
6
It
gold.
gets lost. All right. Okay. Well, that's great.
So hey, maybe you'll get a good 6 years out of maybe even 7.
Whoa.
Question: anybody heard from Lucky?
Lucky.
Gambling guy.
No, I haven't seen him. Just
It's-
left the cups and everything one day.
Yeah. Crazy that. So you're saying nobody's heard a lick?
I mean, I saw him walk back from the river. He was kind of
And people haven't seen him since.
no. He walked back from the river. He looked really moist and a little beat up.
That's
I hate
what-
being moist and beat up.
No comments to be made there.
He went back to his alley. We were like, great, someone.
He has an alley?
Yeah, his alley.
Would
Lucky
you
alley.
mind pointing that out for me?
He points out an alley.
Great. Thank you, Lost. Bye.
Bye.
I want to go down the alley.
Sure, down Lucky Alley.
There's slightly less poop in this
It's
one.
Lucky Lane. Thank you.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna give a look. See.
Survey or study, I guess.
Yeah.
I
It's
never
been like
learned-
I'll give it a
months
study.
since he's died.
It's a bad part of town, man.
We already established there was like a blood stain left from something else.
That's a 6.
Ooh.
I think there's like portions of it that look like almost a little like too clean. Like someone cleaned something up off the wall within the past month or two.
So like body tape, like one of the.
There's like a bunch of dirt on the wall and then like kind of vaguely like slumped over person height. It's like
Dude, who
someone
used a
cleaned the
magic
wall.
eraser on this wall?
Yeah, exactly.
Got my Scotch brain.
Okay, theory confirmed. And then I'm gonna just walk back to the river and just ring the bell and go, DeRosie!
Oh,
DeRosie!
I'm right here.
DeRosie!
I'm right
Jeremiah
here.
would not be that
I like
stupid.
turn around and I go like, oh,
Are you ready to go?
gondolier me, my man.
All right, and off you go.
Gondol.
I assume you.
What's the relationship between you and Eero? Good?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
What about you and Battaglia?
What do you
Ooh,
mean?
nice.
And just answer the question.
Well, I don't work for Battaglia.
No, you don't, but That's not always been the case, has it? Let's let the cat out of the bag on this one, DeRosie.
It's a long gondolier ride.
Where's Vincenzo? Look, and I like lean back in the front of the gondolier, and I go like, I'm not Jeremiah.
I will tell you the same thing I told Jeremiah. I think it's better for your own purposes if you don't know what happened to Vincenzo. Knowledge is a dangerous thing in this city.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, my man. For the record, not Jeremiah. But if you want me not to know, so be it, my man. So be it. Gondola away, as it were. And I just sit there smiling, looking at him for the whole time.
Did you have any other questions?
You do a lot of talking, DeRosie.
I do. It's part of the job.
Yep.
All right. He brings you back.
I just hop off. Bye, DeRosie.
Bye.
It's just like a sandwich baggie full of poison.
Yeah, just like full highly
What's in
illegal.
that brown paper bag?
Drugs. Cool drugs.
These ones have numbers on them.
You wouldn't know the name of them. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? That's for all the old heads in the audience.
Old head.
How old do you think we are?
30 at least.
Oh, don't tell me.
I'm a good-looking 30.
Oh, you okay?
Wow, dude! Wow!
All right, yeah.
Wow!
Is there anything else you wanted to get up to right this moment?
Can I from the window bounce a basketball off DeRosie's head? Watch him hit in the water? No, I'm not.
No.
I'm thinking about
Not
it.
to,
Not my
not, to,
beautiful
not to
boy.
like get us off topic, when we were walking back to the train in Boston, there were kids throwing marshmallows in a guy's open window.
There was like somebody, like it was like what looked like a college dorm from like the window dressing.
Yeah.
And like there were just a bunch of teenagers with like a loose bag of marshmallows and then I watched a grown man from the game get out, see these kids doing it and go like, oh hell yeah, and then just pick up a marshmallow and start chucking.
And then he went like, I almost threw my arm out. Anyways, back to the game.
How we doing, folks?
I'm getting antsy.
I think Jeremiah's just big chillin'.
I've come back to the apartments and stuff, and I see Beux-Li's mask, and I immediately am like, "You gave up gambling."
As he's playing
I
Pachisi.
totally understand your
As in,
imagery,
I
bro.
I understand his mask and nothing else. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Understand their
I'm
visions.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I'm doing.
You were not very good at it. You were not very good at it.
I think you've noticed Beux-Li is maybe is not chill.
I haven't been chill for the past couple hours.
Beux-Li is not having a chill one.
Doing okay? Bo?
I'm fine.
Jeremiah's just sitting in the corner quietly in the dark with his book. Just well, hello.
Everything's alright here?
I hate to bring up like past drama, but like, are we not going to address the fact that DeRosie did tell me Jeremiah stabbed first?
As I'm sitting in the corner.
Yeah, I'm
like,
yeah.
just, I put down my copy of Art of War that I've now been annotating.
And guys, I'm saying this with no gun in hand. Like, there's
No gun in hand.
No gun in hand, but dagger in my pocket.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Is that all? Is that
I mean-
are we glossing it?
No, I get it. I just had a good ride with our man.
Oh?
You should have aimed for his head.
Jeremiah seems surprised by this statement from Ajax.
Seems just wildly. Our gondolier knows where the monster that was lost is and won't tell us.
Did he give a reason?
DeRosie knows where Vincenzo is, just that it's better we don't know. And unlike Jeremiah, he's not my boss. So when he lies to me, it's a little more offensive.
a gondolier is supposed to be honest with his patron, with the people he works
That's
for.
what they always say.
Well, how can you trust a man to give you a ride if you can't trust him to tell where a monster is?
Now, I'm gonna give you, and I like sit down, and I have like a cup of something, and I put it on the table. I go, I'm gonna give you one shot at telling the full truth on this
Your
one,
pumpkin
Jeremiah.
spice latte.
Difficult work for you, I know. What happened, beat for beat, the day you were stabbed?
I'm gonna be real, dog. I don't remember.
You
Well-
asked him about.
No, I did. I asked about Vincenzo. I asked about Vincenzo, much like you did. And he gave me an answer that was, for lack of a better word, uncomfortable. Responding to someone when they ask you, hey, where did this guy who's all gooped up on dark magic go with, it's better you not know, is not exactly an answer that makes me go, man, this guy's probably got my best interest at heart.
So you stabbed him.
Well, I attempted to.
You failed to stab him.
Yes, I will admit to that. Because we promised we would all be honest with each other, I will admit my stabbing game was a little off that day.
Let's just be clear. You still lied after the first time we agreed to this. You're at half points, pal.
Half points are points.
For the record, I'm fine with him stabbing our gondolier. Why, Ajax? DeRosie's been nothing but kind. DeRosie has been a manipulative parasite, following us around to achieve his own goals, and once we find out, is now trying to cover himself.
I do also want to add that I did bring up the Battaglia stuff with him, and he very much tried to circumnavigate the discussion.
Guys, we are being somehow, and I didn't think I'd ever have to say this, we are being manipulated by the gondolier.
What would you like to do?
I have half a mind to go summon him and jump him into the water right now.
How has that gone for you so far? It sounds like you have questioned him and you have questioned him and you got stabbed and you got nothing.
Oh no, I didn't try to stab him. I'm not an idiot. I'm not some I don't know, perhaps some kind of,
Watch your words, Ajax.
well, fecal matter making part of an animal. I don't know.
Oh,
Beau, do you know anything
how
about
well
where the
spoken of you.
where the gondoliers may stay or may inhabit in this city?
Haven't we established that DeRosie just kind of like lives on the estate?
No, he works there.
Oh, okay.
The gondoliers.
Because we can summon him like any time of day, so I just assume he lived on the
That's what I was
estate.
gonna say.
It's
yeah.
kind of character convenience, but I assume he goes to where the gondoliers live.
The
Obviously,
gondola quarter.
And I asked Beau because
the
Gondola Alley.
Sorry.
Gondor! Oh my god, yes!
I assume that's the doc, so I'll get that answer while you talk.
Because you're the city boy, so
Yes.
I feel.
There are gondoliers. I mean, they'll even take other fares. It's just that's them. They have their own house. They have their own little station. We could, just as quick as we call them, go find them when they're sleeping.
Why, pray tell, dear sister,
Yes.
are you so chill about this?
I have not attempted to stab him, but if we want to find out information, perhaps we could do what we have seemed to do best and find information.
There's one thing to find information, it's another thing to get to the end goal and have it blocked from you by somebody who doesn't think you're mature enough or thinks they'll endanger you.
We do not even know why they think this about us, so perhaps we summon him for a ride while the rest of us go and search their quarters and see what we can find.
Have we not thought of the fact that he may simply be protecting Battaglia's interest by not telling us where Vincenzo is? It was his house, after all.
Do you think he is tied to Battaglia?
From what I know, like I feel like somebody at some point said DeRosie was
Yeah,
the
we
former.
found his.
We found his
lore
stuff,
photo,
so
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I
We
don't
confronted him on
don't
that.
think has loyalties now.
I'm not. Fine theory. Perhaps his loyalties run thicker than simply a station, but I don't think so. I think he used us so that he could get close to Vincenzo and eliminate a threat to his power base.
Then let us find proof of this. I can summon him just as easily as a person who's not very sneaky, and we can find out for ourselves, or you can find out for yourselves, and I'll go on a trip.
May I also add that in the one-on-one situation, not only did DeRosie have the law on their side for, if they wanted to have murdered Jeremiah, they would have murdered Jeremiah. The law was on their side. They were strucken first. Why is Jeremiah still standing here?
Why did he let him live? He did not need to. I don't think that it is necessarily nefarious.
When a
reasons.
dog bites you, do you put it down immediately?
That really depends on where you are.
If he has use for us, why would he kill Jeremiah?
If he had use for us, why wouldn't he ask?
What?
And why wouldn't he tell us what use he has?
Because he's a conniving, backstabbing worm.
So let's get ahead of
He
it.
can't stab all four of us.
He can't stab all four of us. He doesn't have enough hands. So,
Fine. If you guys can find where he lives, we can break into his house.
Bo, do you think we can find where he lives?
I mean, we could just find his boat.
Well, I'm going to find his boat. I'm
A
going to get him on.
to kill
What
the
did we
man in
name
his
his
home.
The Fondelier, right?
The gondola. The gondola is the name of the
Gondola.
gondola. But he's got to live at a house, not just on the gondola. Is not a boat you can live on.
And it's simple. We just ask for a trip out to the reefs, and we can have our one-on-one there. Why leave evidence at the house?
Why don't? Because it seems like he's not going to be a fan of me nor Jeremiah. We'll go break into his house, and you guys go have your friendly conversation. And that way I can keep an eye on this one.
I think we should just allow the two of them to enact their plan on their own, since they're so determined to do it this way.
Well, unlike some people, I don't want to be sitting around here reading books all day.
Something
That's a
on
really
your
good
mind, Ajax?
Go
Have you
on.
not read the good book of Julius Caesar?
Would you like to go on a trip?
I mean, you are Bravo.
I am.
Yeah, we could go.
Okay.
All right. So what
Or
was the
bad guy.
So we're gonna go off to as far away from his house as we can. Where does he live?
We're going the opposite direction. Just opposite.
I was
Just tell me he lives in a
Just
sea
go-
cave in the reef.
I was like, we're just gonna go out into nowhere. Like
We have to have a reason for where we're going.
We're just going opposite, man. Just
I assume
what-
he lives on the shore.
Okay, I
So
like
you
it.
could
You
you
guys could
could
do, like,
head up to
drugs.
the palace. You could head up to the
Ooh.
cemetery if you're feeling crazy.
wherever he stabbed Jeremiah.
You guys could go.
That's his house.
Like that. That's to his house.
How about we go to the? I don't know. I have no reason to go to the cemetery.
You know where we
Where's
will go?
the best leaf peeping?
You know where we
Is
will
it the
go?
cemetery?
Probably the
You know,
cemetery.
Probably the.
We will go where Jeremiah found me first.
Ooh.
boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's up here. Or if it's
You
in
could
the
just-
district or not.
You can just come up with it. It's okay.
Just make it somewhere else.
we
It's
might
not
be-
near his house.
we might be
Rome
going back to
Square.
Poop
There's
Street.
no
might be
way
going back to Poop Street.
I feel like it was
Street!
probably in the twist. I have to remember where the twist is.
What's the twist?
It's like the. It's
So
the
is
twist.
that like
What
the
a
jackrabbit?
twist.
You know, it all whirls down. All Poop Street
that like
whirls
the
down
jackrabbit?
into the twist. Gondola Grievous.
With the hands? How many hands did the amount of hands did it stab us?
I don't remember where the twist is. Where are you?
Why, Jeremiah, I've been preparing for the day you jumped me with 4 people.
The groan is
Why
in the
is he now
twist.
an old
His groan
man?
is
It's the twist is in the
The
ground.
voice thing. Because
Is there anywhere else I
Like-
could say it
like-
came from? Oh my god. Where's the hospitality?
General
Hospitalia? That's a good question. Probably where.
Hospitalia.
Where-
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Do you think he keeps adding arms? If he gets more lightsabers?
All right.
No,
So
he
what
only
is-
has the 4.
What is our plan?
Probably wherever the bravura is, which I would assume is in the brothel.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's a good place to visit for me too, because I'm a
Yeah.
Bravo. We can
Yeah.
go get
Time
some
machine.
swords.
2.
I need sword maintenance.
The sword maintenance.
Yeah, I need to maintain it. It's important.
Again, bringing up Scotch.
We don't have a grinding stone at the apartment.
Fresh out of whetstone.
I don't think it has to be lore accurate.
I want it to be It's my game,
We're at the end.
and I get the lore accuracy.
Lorax?
So we're not breaking into his house?
You're breaking
guys
into his
can break
house.
into his house.
We're going with him
I'm
to keep him
trying
away
to.
from there.
Beux-Li is trying to.
And when you
resolve
guys go out
I
the
have
front door,
such
I think,
bad news. I think it would be in the shore because that's where the arsenal is.
That's fine.
All right, cool.
I think you guys go out the back, and I think Ajax like gets up to leave, and he goes like, "Sure you don't want to come, Jeremiah? Could be fun."
I suppose I'll tag along just to make sure things don't go awry.
So,
Yay,
alright.
we're not splitting the party too much.
Are you
Yes.
all taking the gondola?
No,
No, I
they're,
think
they're
we're
separate.
going to like break into his house.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're going to break into his home.
You go break into his house.
They're doing a
Got it,
little
sure.
light B&E. We're going to a
Oh,
B&E
DeRosie, I didn't know you'd be
instead.
home.
No, we've summoned him.
House territory. We're doing a B&B.
This is, we are.
Yeah.
Me and
Before
you,
we
yeah.
get to
Yes.
the call,
We get copies.
Sure.
call. All right, what exactly is our plan?
We could have him bring us to the bravura, and I could do some sword fighting, maintenance, sorting. He knows I'm a bravo. It makes sense.
No, exactly. What is the information we're trying to gather out of DeRosie?
From him,
Yes.
I feel trying to get him out of his house so that we can find out where, what secrets that may be there. But if you, I feel talking to him has not been fruitful, for at least the two people who have attempted to speak to him. Perhaps there's another method of getting him to tell us the truth, even if he doesn't know it's helpful to us. We don't know where he's, we know where he stands on Eero. We know where he stands with Battaglia. We know that he's lying to us.
Yeah.
What does he want, and why does he want it? Why does he want to even keep us safe? Why does he care about our safety?
I believe we could probably just directly ask him.
I'm okay with
I don't
directly
think
asking
he's.
him.
I don't think he's gonna stab both of us.
No, and I have a sword. It's perfect.
Swords on boats always work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen pirates? They're great at it.
Yeah. So we will call DeRosie.
Oh,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
busy day. It's me, DeRosie. Actually, okay.
me.
It's
DeRosie.
DeRosie.
Where are we off to, friends?
I believe this Bravo is going to show me how to use a sword and
Yes.
maintain their own.
It's in need of maintenance. Look at how dinged it is. It's very dinged.
Are we headed to the arsenal then?
Yes, please.
Off we go.
So DeRosie,
Yes.
it has become public knowledge in my coterie that the information you had divulged me with was I told the coterie that this happened, that Jeremiah did in fact try to swing at you first, and
We're very sorry about that. I would never have swung a sword at you in a boat. It's not a good idea.
That puts me so much at ease, Ariadne.
I guess my first question is why didn't you kill him? You could have.
I could have, but there was no reason to kill him.
I mean, so there's no reason to let him live. He tried to end your life. Isn't that the whole point of this game? Is blood for blood, kind of that sort of.
Well, I find I don't care to play the game where I don't have to.
Someone is making you play?
I find it very, very hard to believe that an ex-lord of Battaglia just doesn't want to play anymore. You don't want to play with your sword anymore.
No, I don't.
Sometimes it's hard for a minute to mage.
Don't look at me like that.
You could borrow mine.
Whoa. Weird implications of that.
All right.
See, you all made it weird, okay?
Yeah, have you met us?
So, what? Why a gondolier? Why?
There comes a point when you realize that it has all become blood. And I suppose I lost myself in it for a time, and it's not something I relish in anymore, nor would I want to. it's consuming. There came a time where I realized that all I had left was my sword and the power that it brought me, and neither of those things were, well, they didn't matter. And the things that did matter had been lost to the game. So I suppose that's my reason for not wanting to play anymore. There's nobody who wins. There are losers, and there are people who win for a time, and then they are killed, and that's the game.
And what is it that you lost? I mean, you had it all. You had basically had an army at your feet. House Battaglia, it's not an army, but it's still, it's a
more or less
battalion.
an
They
army,
literally
yes.
named after that. We have fellows.
I mean, look, and I imagine we're approaching the arsenal. Like, all of that was under your control. All those people, all those arms.
And yet they couldn't save the one thing I cared about.
And? What? So you play this game through proxy to save what you cared about?
I don't try to play the game at all, but you don't... Once you start, you don't ever entirely quit. There will be ghosts forever, and there will be things that I must do because of them.
Well, even if you kill your dreams, DeRosie, they always haunt you.
That they do. I hope that whatever it is you're seeking to gain out of this, well, I don't know. I hope it is right for you. I hope you don't get more involved in this than you need to. That's all I have hoped for you.
And what is your end game? What is it? There's obviously deceit here. There's obviously this newfound conspiracy in our coterie that you are running us like dogs. And this whole entire time, you've just been our gondolier?
I understand why you would think I have an end game. Most people in this city do. But when I decided I did not want to involve myself with the politics of Battaglia anymore, I gave up to having those sorts of ambitions. I don't wish for anything. Perhaps if I don't wish for anything. My mistakes are my mistakes, my past is my past, and my future is whatever it might be for the time that I have it.
What do you think about that, Ari?
Just right in front of him. Like,
What do you think
bullshit
about
on
that?
this guy?
When I lost my parents, I thought I lost everything. But I had my brother, and I almost lost him too. No matter what the game is, no matter what the politics are, family is so important. And having that is what keeps me going.
Yeah, then what do you do when you don't have that?
A family?
What do you do when you were abandoned? When you were picked up and you were abandoned on the streets and you're just trying to discover your past over and over and over again. Years and years of working, watching people murder, stab, lie, cheat, steal for years, and you're just wondering, wow, where is my family? Who is my family? And you lose this sense of justice in the world because you watch all these people and they don't care about family. They don't care. We had to send a child on his way because the Lord that we are taking care of wanted to murder their own son. I had to make that kid leave his family.
Go to France.
Yeah. I had to make that
That's
kid
worse than that.
leave their
Soccer
family.
blue.
I had to make that kid leave their family just so their father doesn't murder them. There is no balance in this game. It is dog eat dog, and Frankly, I think a lot of us are sick of being dogs.
I know. I know. I joined the school of the sword. I joined the Bravo because I knew I was good at it, and I knew what they wanted from me. My family were political, and I didn't understand it. I understand this, and now I have to use it for people who aren't telling me the truth. I'm sorry that you don't have that family. I'm sorry that this situation we found ourselves in doesn't lend itself for closeness or connection.
And I guess maybe this is another thing I'll just tack on, a nice little cherry on top of the cake, is what do you do when your family lies to you? What if you were guided thinking you were achieving justice this whole entire time? You thought you were fighting the good fight, just to find out that the person who is guiding you has been deceiving you the whole time. What even is justice anymore?
I know that when I felt those feelings, I talked to my brother. I want guidance. I need guidance. I'm a sword. I wish I could trust myself. I wish I knew enough to trust what I wanted and what I think is best. And sometimes I think that child we sent to France was the most lucky person in this game because they got to go to France instead of having to deal with this.
We're unlucky.
I think they're fine. I refuse to believe anything else. That child is fine.
They're fine.
Their child's doing great.
Having fun.
Yeah.
I live
crepes
every...
Escargot.
They went to Nice.
How nice for them.
I've spent the last, I would say, 2 seasons just beating myself up over the fact that that child, Jasper, never know who their father is. And that knowledge is just sitting in my brain. But now it's impossible for me to find them. They're just gone to France.
Eldori, it's called Eldori. I know we can call you France, but...
What do you remember? What do you know? As he's just sitting here the whole time.
Oh, we're here.
You could do a couple laps.
Yeah, we did.
All
All
right.
right. This we're hitting some good story stuff, so hold on.
All right, go ahead.
I remember fear. I remember violence. I remember not being able to handle my own. And then I remember falling off a roof. And then I remember Jeremiah. Months later, I remember you guys coming along. I remember doing jobs. I remember Jeremiah teaching me, more influencing me to do the right thing. And whether it was for their political gain, I didn't mind because I took bad people down. I saved the small merchants. That is what I did. But now, I did without drawing blood. Not a single drop. For how many years? And now I'm stuck with having this idea in my head that I've been doing the right thing along the right people. But they're just spilling all the blood I saved.
What do you want to do?
I just want to know. I guess at this point, I just want the game to be over. I'm going to dramatically turn to look at the sunset.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's like a Target parking lot.
Look out on the reef and think to yourself, God, it would look so beautiful in Walmart here.
Really?
So much real estate.
The Dollar General is constructed right over there.
Yes, we're breaking and entering into
Doing a casual B&E just between bros.
Yeah, you find DeRosie's little, apartment by the
Gondola
shore.
shack.
Yeah, there's, gondoliers have a little apartment building. You find...
I think I lean in on one of the windows near the door and I just go oops, and just break it.
Sure. Are you just, breaking the window?
I'm trying to break in so I can reach around to the doorknob and just open it.
And then while he's doing that, I grab the doorknob and turn it, and it's unlocked. And I just push the door open. Sometimes the most direct way is the best way, Ajax.
I suppose.
All right. You head inside. It is a very humble abode. Anything particular you're like rifling
This
through?
was your idea, Ajax. What are we looking for?
Let's, I mean, is it just like one room?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it-
like a one-room little place.
All right,
It's like a studio.
I wanna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just,
It's got a lot of hats on the wall.
okay. Does he have any, like, belongings in here? Is
Yeah,
there-
hats.
That's it? He just
I'd
has
say he
hats?
probably has like
Any tchotchkes of any
Different
kind?
bowls.
he has some hats. He has like a little table. He has probably an old sword up on the wall.
I think I just grab the sword and pull it down.
Sure. It's it hasn't been like cared for in a while, you know, to the extent that you would like take care of the sword you were using a lot. This is clearly just like that's his wall sword.
Is it like a royal sword from when he was a...
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
battalion
I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna like tuck it into my belt basically.
sword.
Going to steal the man's weapon?
Yeah, what kind of a B&A would it be if we didn't take anything, right?
I feel like that's a bit obvious.
Could be. I think it's gonna be a mystery mousecatool we can use for later.
I don't quite get your reference, but sure.
And I think I want to really I want to show Jeremiah the sword and be like, it's a nice sword if he maintained it. Clearly doesn't care anymore.
I suppose.
Long shot. Do you mind playing a little bouncing board here? You and I, ideas back and forth?
Sure, why not?
Let's say I'll be best case scenario, and I kind of like lean on the sword and like sit on the bed, and I go like, I'll be best case scenario, you'll be worst case. As it usually
Apparently,
tends
what
to
is
be.
yes, apparently just what I'm good at.
What evidence do we have to contrast that DeRosie is, in fact, leading us down a bad path? I think I've made it very clear to you. I know you lie to me, but I don't mind. Since I know the game has to be played, and I know there has to be people like you, Jeremiah. So long as it doesn't harm me or my sister, I truly, at this point, I don't know if I can care about whatever machinations you have going on behind your eyes. So, let's say DeRosie is a you type, manipulating us purely for positive endgame. What evidence do we have to contrast it?
To say that he's not manipulating us? That is what you're asking?
Just to say that maybe it's okay to be manipulated in this case.
I mean, there's the clear fact that he knows where Vincenzo is, as we've both found out and established.
And Vincenzo needs to die.
And yes, he is very much a danger to everyone, and I fear that he might exploit your sister's former patronage with him, the friendship she seems to believe they have.
Friendship.
So there's fear of that. Well, when we went to talk to him, she clearly thinks of him as a friend of some kind.
Right.
So I fear that he might manipulate that if he were to come back, or use that against her and you. And if DeRosie knows where he is, perhaps he does not have everyone's best interests at heart, if he's hiding such a monster with a connection to our house.
But as far as we're aware, he's taken Vincenzo out of the game, theoretically. He could be under these floorboards. And I think,
Are you rifling at all? Like,
I think, yeah, I'm rifle.
I think
I'm sitting.
Jeremiah is
maybe you're rifling.
casually rifling through the
Okay.
desk while he speaks. Like, he's talking offhandedly. Like, well, I suppose this could happen and that could happen.
I think,
Looking under pillow.
as I'm
Looking
as
at
I-
receipts.
I say, like, he could be under the floorboard. And just to make sure, I'm going to tap a couple of the floorboards with the sword.
the floorboards are fine. I think in the desk you find like not particularly concealed, but like tucked away. There's a couple of old like letters. It looks like he didn't keep very much from his old life.
What do these letters say?
They are all from a woman named Isabella. And
Are
I
they, like love letters or
Yes.
like?
Yawn.
Seems our boy DeRosie's got himself a lover.
Ooh.
these are what you can intuit from these. These are quite old. Isabella is of a station that is far, far below DeRosie's, probably a servant. And it looks like the letters, there's quite a few of them. It was probably how they communicated a lot of the time because this was a somewhat secret thing that was going on. You also are able to glean eventually that Isabella worked for Vincenzo.
Okay.
Anything interesting?
Well, from what I can gather, friend DeRosie had a lover by the name of Isabella, and she seems to have worked for Vincenzo at some point, which may or may not have anything to do with why he won't tell us where Vincenzo is.
That's funny, though. Leaves his entire old life behind and then keeps around some love letters from a woman under his station.
You would also find she usually uses some sort of like short pet name or something, but like I think there's one somewhere where her full name was Isabella Rossi.
So wait, I'm sorry, is Rosie his last name?
No, it's like his name that he took.
Okay. Okay, because I was like, I assumed DeRosie was just his first name.
Yeah, just kind of it's just his name.
Gotcha.
But yes, her full name was Isabella Rossi. She was a servant of Vincenzo's, and her relationship with DeRosie was a secret.
Okay.
Appears we might have a reason for why DeRosie left his station. For
What?
love.
What
Else could it be?
This
I
woman's
suppose?
not around anymore.
Must be a reason as to why. From what I can gather looking at this, her last name was Rosie, and I'm just going to assume that he took the name Rosie?
Oh yes, you get that his real name is Danilo Marchetti.
Robert Danilo?
No.
Sorry.
Bad joke.
That was terrible. I apologize.
Something's a bit off to me, right?
Well, something's a bit off about all of this, is it not?
I guess I just can't put my finger quite on it yet. If you're leaving your entire old life behind, right, due to some history with this woman, why would you hold on to her letters? Especially things like this. Why not mementos, keepsakes? These...
I mean, it's clear it was a secret.
It's clear, I guess. It's just...
I'm going to work under the assumption that this woman is dead, potentially because of Vincenzo.
So, okay, now we're back to my theory. If Vincenzo is out of the picture, regardless of the motive, do we have to know?
I think the issue is we don't know whether Vincenzo is alive or not. I think that's the bigger issue. Where he is, I guess, at this point is not really the issue. I think it's the fact that we don't know if he is alive or dead. And that's the bigger issue.
Okay, I think at this point, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna flip the bed over and see, if I can find anything under that. Or is, this man really just living like a nomad? Nothing.
I genuinely think it's, very sparse. And you do find, small mementos from the old life, a locket that probably belonged to Isabella. Or, you know what? He probably has some fun little poison bottles down there. He's not out of the game. Nothing crazy or strong, but he's got weapons.
Your blood
poison.
on fire.
Not blood fire potion.
I think I take out my thing of slake and I hand it to Jeremiah and I go, he's got a lot more of these. You can just have this one if you want.
He loves.
What's slake again?
It's the diarrhea one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Potion.
I
think I'm gonna come in handy. And I'm just gonna continue poking around, and while I'm doing so, without even looking at him, I go, so what are your opinions of Eero and him being leader of the house?
Leader.
So.
Oh, leader. Oh, God. The man's a conniving snake, but... The truth is, I think he'll last all of 10 minutes. I mean... Let's say we took care of his biggest mess. His biggest mess is that he is a bastard child, and his immediate solution was to murder them. God only knows what other stupid nonsense he's gotten lucky with after playing the game for so long.
Probably too much.
Agreed. Look, I'll just say the quiet part out loud, Jeremiah. If, for some reason, Eero, were to suffer the same mysterious fate as his child's parents, well then, I wouldn't mind the devil I know leading the house as opposed to the devil I don't.
Good to know where you stand, Ajax. I always appreciate your honesty with me.
So then, follow-up question. I understand you told me Lucky had been taken care of. Thank you. It was my slip-up, and I'm sorry. I sent you to go clean up a mess I made.
No damage done at the end of the day, now is there?
Right. I do think it is very messed up that Beau is currently wielding the weapon that most likely killed his compatriot, but that's just me.
No, Beau doesn't have to know now, does he?
No, he doesn't. And to be clear, I don't know how you got them into this, but what is wrong with you? For a moment, blood is spilled, and me and my sister are... Look, we're mad, but my sister has seen combat. I know betrayal. Beau is out of their depth. Don't you think... I worry for him. I do. I worry you may have pushed him in the deep end a little too quick, Jeremiah.
Maybe so, but I think Beux-Li will find his place among us sooner rather than later. And, well, as you said, the deep end, he'll either sink or he'll swim. And if there's anything I can do about it, I hope that he swims.
So then, one last question, for my state of mind. Do you care for Beux-Li?
Of course I do.
More than you care for the rest of the coterie. Same as, and I think you know this, I would sell you down the river for my sister. Do you care for Beux-Li in the way I think Beux-Li thinks you do?
I do. That's not to say I don't care about you and your sister. But Beux-Li, I found you two are, in a manner of speaking, hired help. But I, as I've said and as I've done, I have put my own life on the line for you.
I consider you a friend, Jeremiah.
And
Don't make this conversation think I don't think that of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I understand more than anyone that family can be found just as much as it is,
Of course.
given to you. We are friends, and I am fine with that. I just don't want you... I don't think... I can ignore a lot. I don't think I can ignore the corruption of an innocent who isn't prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to me was done without my knowledge. I didn't want this. I wouldn't want you inflicting it on another person.
I would never push Beux-Li to do anything he did not want to do.
That's all I need to know, Jeremiah. If I'm secure in that, then lie to me all you want, you fork-tongued devil.
They call me Silver Tongue for a reason.
Agreed. Now, where's his wallet?
I don't believe there's much money to be found here. I think we should make ourselves scarce at this point.
Agreed. We scamper.
All right.
I think I'm gonna leave the letters. I'm gonna put the letters back where I found them.
I'll drop the sword.
Just on the floor.
The glass is already broken. He knows there's been a B in it.
I wonder who could have done it.
Hold on, wait. I look at Jeremiah and I'm like, I mean, if I take this, then he doesn't exactly... Then it might be just like, oh, some guy broke into your house and took your stuff.
Take the sword if you want it.
Just answer the question. I'm worried it's going to be more suspicious if we leave everything, because then it looks...
If we do leave everything, it is more suspicious. Take the sword if you want it.
Okay, I'm taking it. I want it.
All right.
So we steal his sword and break his windows.
I take it and I kind of break the other window. And be
On
like,
the way out. Okay.
It's a daytime.
DeRosie.
Do you guys have anything you want to do before the party converges again?
Not at this moment.
Okay. In that case, I think we are going to take our break. Hey! Go get yourself a pumpkin spice latte on this cold fall afternoon. And we'll see you back in like 10 minutes or so.
You stop.
Hey, and welcome back. So, our party had, an interesting start to the week. I think for a bit, we've all been sort of sitting, reflecting, biding our time.
Balling?
Bawling, a lot of bawling.
Anxiously bawling, dude.
A bully
My
is
3-point
balling.
game.
Just so much basketball, but
Dude, I'm like the Larry Bird of playing anxious basketball.
a week has come and passed, and it is early the morning of the Coronation Day. House Lovell has obviously chosen Lord Eero to lead the house. Wow. And there will be a celebration today to induct him into the role of Prince Eero. Jeremiah, you are woken up rather early by a servant requesting that you meet Eero for an audience in his chambers.
I go and knock on Ajax's door.
Okay.
Sorry.
Awkward nocturnal magician?
Yeah.
God.
Could you come with me for a moment, Ajax?
Yeah, is something the matter, or?
Just a simple precaution for a meeting.
I'd love to. And I think I go over to Ariadne and I go, I'm going with Jeremiah for a bit. Just in case you're wondering where I'm at, since I know you like to watch us sleep.
I do. I do.
Vaguely concerned with how quickly she agreed to that.
I suspect there might be a bit of danger involved. I will be fine. Do not worry.
No harm will come to your brother.
Harm will come to others.
I did not say that either.
Be safe.
Of course, dear sister.
And I think we make our way to Eero's office.
Sure.
And knock on the door.
So what's your March Madness bracket looking like?
Not good at this very moment.
You said it was October.
Your August.
My pick for the World Series is not looking good.
All right, you head to Eero's office. His Bravo, Sir Evangeline, they answer the door.
Evangeline.
Jeremiah, you are invited inside. He is, trying on suit jackets. I don't know.
Blazers.
He's putting bow ties on his hawks or his falcons.
Your hawks look absolutely dapper, Eero.
Jeremiah, there you are.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a good day, Jeremiah.
I suppose it is.
I have to say,
Was that a roll?
No.
Okay. I was like really concerned.
I have to say, and you're dead.
What?
And Ajax was able to get in the room just fine with me, right?
That's a good question.
Because you had said the Bravo let us in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like
We can walk it back. You don't have to commit to the DM
No, I
decision.
do think that Eero wouldn't be like, "Oh, you brought your guy? Leave him outside. Hang out with me and my sword guy." Like,
okay, cool. He's trying to not.
Do you have any
sense
back
suspicion.
armor on?
Yeah.
Can you go look out that window?
Yeah.
Think of the rabbits. Would you?
can you stand on this big X?
Just
Both
a
of
jacket,
you.
No chainmail, right?
Underneath that piano?
Yeah.
No, but like I think he kind of like pointedly looks at Ajax, but he doesn't say anything.
I just smile.
I have to thank you again for all of your diligent work.
I'm surprised to hear you thank me, if I'm being honest. You seemed rather not welcoming of some of the stuff that went down.
Well, I suppose that is still the problem, isn't it? You've done a lot of good work for me, Jeremiah, but the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, I can't trust you.
So it is to be that type of meeting then.
I think, unfortunately, we are both well aware that our arrangement has reached its logical conclusion. He's gonna pull out a gun.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's going to pull out a little gun, a cool little gun.
Ooh.
And I think
Cool
the
gun.
Bravo is going to, like, move to take out their sword in sort of Ajax's general
I think
direction.
the second I hear him do that, do you also pull your gun out?
No.
Oh God!
Oh,
I
my
can't
God.
do both things, dude. I think I just look at him and I go, "It's just like a single shot pistol, right?"
She said,
Mine's a single shot.
No, I think he's got a 2-shot pistol.
Mine's a
I
single
was
shot.
going to say, in terms of well, it says single shot pistol, but I don't know if this society is still working with like.
You know what?
Yeah.
I do pull out the
Flintbox.
pistol. I do have my pistol.
I don't
out.
think, like, I don't
We
think
both
this is
draw
the
on
type
each
of-
other.
Yeah, I
Since
don't
I
think
see
this
you're
is the type
both aiming at each other, I like look at you and I go like, "You have this for like 5 minutes, right? For like 5 minutes, you can like stand here with him. Pretty easy.
I don't see why.
Great,
No.
and then I'm gonna like Left 4 Dead Hunter pounces Bravo. I literally like when I hear him unsheath the sword, I just turn around and go, "Ah!"
Go ahead and
Do what
roll,
you're best at, Ajax.
Roll wreck, I guess.
Skirmish.
Skirmish, yeah.
That's 2 and a 3.
Oh God, we are so.
well-
can I help him?
Can he help?
How would you help?
I don't know.
Um,
I encourage him with words.
You've got this.
you know what? It's fine. I can do well. You know what? I could take a lady's favor on this one.
You could,
You could take a lady's favor.
Do I take the lady's favor?
if you want to.
I'll take the lady's
I don't
favor.
think the lady is here.
At this point, what does it matter?
"Oh, the ladies are dead."
All my ladies are dead.
That's only one more die. I'm worried about this.
Oh.
You got this. And by you got this, I mean,
Please, dear. There you go.
Why are our rolls so cursed, dude?
Lady's favor?
Sure.
What's the downside to lady's favor? Can I get that read?
We
Well,
aren't told.
Before
there's,
you roll it?
there's many, but I can just kind of decide a bad thing to do to you.
love
Okay.
it.
Cool.
How's your stress?
Oh, bad. It's gonna happen this episode. It's just the question of like now or later.
Whoa. Yeah, go ahead and roll that
I feel
die.
like now's the time.
4. Better than the 3. Better than 3.
Small straight, we got a 4-3-2.
All right.
Flush.
Can we do something for story reasons?
Where's my character builder die? Come
I
on.
can't die,
If
so that's not
something
what I'm worried
happens to
about.
my brother-
Can your character not die?
No, like it's explicit that I don't die. I just like mentally break.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
he
okay.
gets worse and worse and more monstrous and horrible. Sorry, I'm looking for the page of the terrible things that can happen to you.
Terrible things page. It should be a different color.
It's just like you're looking at the top of the book, like the pages, and there's just like a section of red
Red.
pages in the middle.
Yeah.
I can. Okay, hold on. I'm sure I have the shadow condition somewhere here.
Yeah, shatter. Cool. So I think you push yourself and just sort of you're in this sort of fight with the Bravo, and the Bravo is like trying to hit you, and you are at this point just sort of like holding them back, and you sort of just have to push yourself in a way that you
My wayfish twink is putting up quite a fight.
that you have not done before. With a 4, jeez. I think first of all you shatter.
Okay.
You become insatiable.
Wonderful.
Mortal pleasures no longer satisfy you, and you are constantly left wanting more.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
Uh-oh.
More blood.
And I also think you take a level 3 harm as you.
Oh, Jeremiah said he wouldn't be hurt.
I think story-wise, you get stabbed.
I'm just gonna put stabbed.
You get stabbed. You get stabbed real good, and
Right.
the stab for most people would probably be deadly. But the state that you are in right now, you almost don't feel it, you know, just like this weird adrenaline and goop
Oh.
and what have you, and there's just a sword sticking out of, like, your stomach at this point.
Thankfully, that does not affect me as bad as other people.
The
but that's
situation
not
has
great.
made a lot out of me.
I am insatiable though. Does this guy die in this interaction or?
Well, are you killing him?
I think if I'm insatiable, I think
Kill them.
I'm like, you know what? Let's
So-
rip this band-aid.
Where we leave it, they stabbed you in the stomach, and the fact that you just like did not even like fall over, they are like shakily reaching to like grab their sword out of your stomach.
I think I as they reach to grab me, I pull them in, and I am just gonna like bite a chunk out of their neck.
God,
Just like yeah, and then just like toss them to the floor.
Jeremiah does not look phased. He's just like, I expected this.
I
knew
like
this was gonna happen.
I do that. I grab him and I just kind of like turn around and throw him. Just spit it out.
God,
And
okay.
now me and Eero are holding each other at gunpoint. I believe you're outnumbered now, Eero. Why don't you drop the weapon and we can call this a day? How about on 3 we both lower our pistols?
On 3,
1,
2.
3.
Bam!
All right, so I have to roll for skirmish?
Yeah, go ahead and roll
All right,
skirmish.
I have
This is
one
a
here.
desperate roll.
Okay. 3. Can I push myself? I have no
Can
stress.
I try to help him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You,
Here you go.
All right. I'm pushing myself. How much stress do I take?
For one.
I think 1.
Okay.
1 whole stress
All
for
right,
that.
so I take 1 stress.
Jeremiah's
Is
chilling.
this a desperate action?
This is a desperate action.
3 and 6!
Thank God!
I blast him away!
Yeah. So the 6, because this is a desperate action.
We're prepping for a party and just 2 gunshots right now.
I hope Eero doesn't die right away.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm good?
Yeah, he.
Okay.
You know, it's blink. The guns go off. He collapses to the ground. You have shot him like somewhere in the chest. That is not a great place. He's not instantly dead, but he's dying actively and quickly.
I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna take the love letter of the lesbians of Jasper's parents and I'm gonna just throw it on his chest and I'm gonna be like, you always were just an absolute piece of garbage. You got what you deserved, and this house will be better for it.
Is he bleeding out?
Yeah, he's like bleeding.
Oh, I
out.
think I walk over and I stomp him.
You stomp him?
Yeah.
Just stomp on him?
Yeah.
He's
Oh, okay.
like, huh! And you're just like, and yeah, whatever like smug comment he was about to make, it's
Die with some dignity, Eero, and keep your mouth shut.
okay. Well, you now have 2 very, very obvious, super bloody bodies in this room.
Does my stress like reset or?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so.
You have to do things to get it down.
Well,
No,
Right?
when they shatter. I think it goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
I didn't
just, like,
read too much on the curse, but
you know what?
Either that or it starts draining. Either way, it's like.
either way. Yeah.
You know what's great about 2 bloody bodies and the fact that we just performed a B&E?
Yeah.
We have a sword of a former Battaglia Royal
Ooh.
that we could just
What
leave. That we could just leave here, drench it in the blood, and just leave it because they don't have fingerprint machines. Ajax, could you kindly go and get that sword we took from DeRosie's? Oh, you already have it on you. Wonderful. A man who already knew the plan. And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna wipe it in their blood. Well, I'm gonna wipe it in the guy's blood and I'm gonna just into him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it planted in him. And I'm gonna make
There's
it
like
think.
clearly a gunshot wound.
And so the guy shot him and the other guy, they shot him and left.
Sure. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, no, DeRosie stabbed a guy so quick it looked like a bullet wound, and then
No,
bit a guy's neck off.
No, I'm saying that I stabbed the sword into the Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like that was a fight, and there was just it got up close and personal, and then they shot Eero.
You are gooping all over the place.
Because also Eero has a gun
Yes.
that I could just. He has a gun.
Yeah,
Someone
a gun
shot
that
him with a
has
gun.
fired.
Yes.
When you say gooping,
You're gooping.
like I'm.
You're goofing bad.
You have a hole in your stomach.
How about we get you cleaned up? And I hand you a rag. I just have a rag.
Just one ring.
Just a,
Stuff that
like
in
a
the-
handkerchief.
Put that in the goop hole.
I like grab the rag and I like touch it and I go like I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's great. Unlike you, I can get stabbed.
Oh well, I see how it is. I appreciate your help, Ajax and Ariadne.
If you get me stabbed again, I swear to God, dude.
Oh, no more stabbing today. We are done with the violent politics.
We're done? There's no more?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
Fair.
All depends on how the rest of the day goes.
I like pick myself up and I'm like, I'm gonna go get my wound touched up.
You do that.
Wait,
The guy we're about to put a crown on is currently sitting in front of us in a pool of his own blood.
And your goop if you don't figure that out before you start gooping all over the floor.
I have a plan. I would not do this unless I had one, but also I could claim self-defense. But I have a plan.
Go figure it out, and I like run on the road.
Okay. Are you skulking at all?
Jeremiah definitely
I'll skulk.
makes his way out of the room, but heads in like an opposite direction.
Yeah. Go ahead and skulk. Please.
I'm gonna push myself.
Okay.
2. So that's a 3. It's a 3.
did you pull the sword out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we left it with the Bravo.
I do think you leave like a trail of goop out of the room.
Damn, it would be really
So
unfortunate.
nobody knows that you're the goop man.
And we did
But-
plant a Battaglia sword, and they were just arrested
They were
on the
just
dark
gooping.
arts.
They were just gooping. You, I think, it would be very, very, very bad for you if you went to go see like a doctor of medicine right now.
Okay. So then I just push my way into the room.
Okay.
Back to the apartments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go back to you and Ariadne's room
What?
and just.
What happened?
Everything's great.
No.
And fine.
It is not great and
I
fine.
would love a band-aid.
This is the
for
opposite
this
of
I'm
Right.
gonna,
boo-boo.
I'm
Take
gonna
the
walk in
bandages
with bandages. That's where I went. I went the long way around to grab some bandages.
This was my fault. Do not blame the...
I was unaware that Eero was gonna have a Bravo that was willing to stab your brother.
And to be fair, I did kind of open myself up to be stabbed. Honestly, it's on me. It would kind
What happened?
Eero tried to kill Jeremiah
As well as your brother.
as well.
Completely unprovoked.
Actually, yes.
Something, honestly,
I
yes.
actually, surprisingly, I can actually believe that this one might be on.
Beux-Li's just here!
He,
I mean, we're in the common quarters.
That's, oh, okay.
yeah.
I
We
thought we
live
went
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jeremiah, why did he invite you into the room?
To kill me. He very
What
much
did
said-
he tell you he was inviting you there for?
Oh, I was just asked to go see
Yeah,
him.
you just told you had no name.
I was just told I have to go see him.
Like, what, did he get a letter, or was he just told?
No,
you?
one
A
of his
servant
servants.
was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
Jesse."
I get the feeling Jeremiah is not lying on this one. It seemed... Look, vibe check of the room. Seemed like they both kind of knew what was going on. And Jeremiah brought me because he had a feeling that exactly what was going to happen was going to happen.
And now you've been run through and you're bleeding all over the apartment.
It's not that bad. I'm
It's-
fine.
As I'm
incredibly
wrapping, I'm
bad.
wrapping him up in bandages.
Look, he... Yes, it's bad. It's much worse than I thought it would be. I'm fine. I'm doing great. Is there a bird outside? I'll kill it. Oh, okay, just... He was going to kill Jeremiah, and he brought a Bravo, which, to be fair, I know he's had a Bravo, but
We've never seen him.
the Bravo's never been in the office when we go to visit him.
He's usually out and about on
Which
the ground.
makes it feel definitely like he was planning on killing Jeremiah.
I more so brought your brother as a sort of, hey, don't do this. It'll go bad for you if you try to kill me. Not a, hey, we're gonna fight a Bravo and kill a man.
So you're telling me that Eero and their Bravo are dead?
Yes. Now, before we
Self-defense?
can- Self-defense. 1, 2. We have a good alibi. 3.
Alibi? So there's no evidence tying you to the room?
No, there's evidence tying DeRosie to the room. We're fine.
Well, more Battaglia to the room than us.
Yeah, we took some stuff during the B&E and just left her. And yeah, we made it look.
There's a
like,
Battaglia sword now sitting in there, covered in their blood.
There's nothing of yours?
There's some goop in the hallway.
But-
They know one of the evil dark magic people did it, but I mean,
And
who's to say
Battaglia
it's-
was just arrested. A bunch of them were just arrested for the dark arts.
We still don't know where Vincenzo is.
So,
And we have the shirt tying him back to having dark magic in his blood. Now, one last thing. again, I do want to emphasize, I was like ready for it, but that felt really out of character for him. Like, I feel like we would know if Jeremiah had done something worthy of stabbing. That's just me.
I want to make it clear, I've done nothing to Eero. The last time I met with him,
Is there a bird outside?
He expressed a distrust, but that was about it.
I'm going to go look outside for a bird. Is one of his falcons out there?
I think there's just like a tweeting or something. I think the insatiableness is just like he's just going ravenous at this point. Like something is pecking at him, even if there is a bird outside.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like out of character for Eero. I think it's not like he's not super obvious about when he murks his own people.
That was pretty obvious, though. He gave the game away the moment we walked in the door.
I think it's kind of known that like being in his circle is sometimes a fleeting honor.
Yes.
And we know things. I mean,
Yes.
you know things, and
You did
He's being
the
coronated.
brunt of his dirty
Yeah.
work.
So
So
the question now is, who leads the house?
Oh, shut up, you smarmy egotist. It's you!
I was not going to appoint myself. I was going to appoint Beux-Li.
What?
Beux-Li's the only one of us here with royal blood.
What?
What?
Was I the only one aware?
I understand I'm the only one with no blood in my hands, but what do you mean royal blood?
Oh, quit it with the no blood on your hands thing, we get it.
You never pieced together who your father was in all this time of us being around us?
Unrelated note, can somebody get me something to drink? My mouth tastes terrible.
I have a pumpkin spice latte.
I like you watch me swill it and then spit out blood.
Oh.
DeRosie,
DeRosie.
you
What of that
basically
goddamn-
have the same face.
Oh, they totally do.
Oh my goodness.
And he was, as we have found out, Battaglia royalty, making you of royal blood. I never wanted myself to lead this house. Are you insane?
So you just accused my father of murder?
No,
You
I
planted
accused
their sword at
I
those
accused
murder-
Battaglia of murder,
Okay.
not
Their
DeRosie.
sword.
Can we just take
You
a minute?
accused the war people. No. I like where this is going. I like.
And you, in charge of a house, would be able to dispense your justice without violence. You would have pull and you would have sway.
Do you
And you would
want-
have loyal people on your side.
Jeremiah, you
screwed.
bastard.
Yes! Since I found you, all I've wanted was the best for you, and I've told you this.
Beux-Li is ecstatic. Sprints to their room, grabs their mask, and comes downstairs. And it was like, this is beautiful.
It's like Christmas morning.
Did you really think I was going to put myself in charge?
Of course I do. You have a narcissism that's so bad we can smell it from 5 doors down.
I more prefer 3 doors down, but I understand.
What else were we supposed to think? You didn't clue me in at all.
Suppose you're right.
They didn't clue any of us in. If we knew, we would have been apart. It was beautiful. It was a mastermind. I've always, well, I had my doubts at one point, but this was it. This was the coup de grace.
So now what?
We could
just...
petition and appoint Beux-Li. There's no one left to run, and Beux-Li is of royal blood.
And I have books, I have the knowledge, I have every piece I need. I have a bravo. I have a consultant. You might be a slight problem, but
Ajax is
Watch
quite
yourself.
fine.
we could find a place for you.
You get one whiff of power and suddenly you're talking like Eero. Calm down.
Talk like Eero. Eero tried to murder their child. I am trying to put everyone into a place of comfort. House Lovell, this whole house has been about knowledge. It's been about discovery. It's been about figuring this whole game out, and I finally have an opportunity to do it.
So what are we just... The coronation is in 6 hours?
Well, I do think, yeah. I mean, I guess they might, postpone that.
Coronation
Because of the whole body.
They might,
situation.
might put a rain check
There
on
are
that.
Hundreds of servants moving, and we're just supposed to say, "Hey, surprise, new guy."
Your reaction to finding this out is deciding to rule this instead of take it down.
Well, we can't end the game.
Did you not hear, DeRosie? This game is going to destroy you.
It's gonna destroy us all. That's what's beautiful.
Jeremiah's just sitting there with a ever so slight grin on his face.
I like pull him in. Like I grab Jeremiah by the collar and I like pull him close. You're an idiot, and I push him away. Quick question: where is your so-called dad?
That is actually a really good question.
I do the bell.
Will they? The fact is. Well, first off, how long have you known this?
How long have you known this?
I'll be
I don't
honest,
care
I figured
how
it
long.
out pretty recently, more than anything.
How recently?
He led me.
A couple weeks, maybe.
We did a B&E where I talked about his love letters. You couldn't have mentioned it?
Didn't feel like the time.
He led me. He was there.
He
the
could have
whole
been honest
time.
with you this whole time.
Led me
He's been
astray.
working for us for years, and he's never mentioned it.
Is it possible he doesn't know?
I doubt it, considering when we broke into his home, we found love letters between him and someone else, and
You know who my
He's-
mother is as well?
I'm assuming that's your mother? But she appears to be out of the picture.
I have been looking for years.
I believe you should talk to your father then.
Look, if you're gonna ring the bell, I would do that sooner than later before the festivities start. Sounds like you need to have a nice long chat with your dad and maybe find out where Vincenzo is.
To DeRosie.
To DeRosie then.
Like all of us, or just him?
No, just him.
Yeah, just him.
Just
him.
me?
I trust you to have this conversation that needs having.
Just him. Does anyone have some ice for this?
Yes.
And will somebody shoot that bird?
We just bring him a big slab of meat.
Yeah, I mean,
Like a cold slab of meat to use as an
Ooh,
ice pack
cold
and
slab.
gnaw on.
I will go down and I'll ring the bell.
DeRosie, huh?
DeRosie.
And I'm just watching from the window.
Popcorn out?
You have business before the coronation?
DeRosie,
Beux-Li.
let's go see the rabbits. What is a beautiful sight to see right before?
Well, the last time I was asked that question, it didn't go very well for me, Beux-Li.
It's the exact same question.
If you have questions, ask them.
The first question is, why? Why'd you watch me struggle every year? Since Jeremiah took me under his wing, why is it even in my darkest days, you still took me to the ground? Why is it that I do not remember a single damn thing about my childhood?
I couldn't answer that for you.
Cut the shit. The game is over. You and Jeremiah knew this whole time.
I had
No. We're gonna sing a song right now, and it's called the Song of Silence, okay? And this is irrefutable. This is. I can't. Was I not strong enough? Was I a disgrace to you in the House Battaglia? Was I not a warrior like them? I know I am weak, I am fragile, and I can barely hold a blade. But to neglect me, even after even after everything I've been through, you've neglected me? You've watched me stay up for hours. You've brought me to libraries. You personally have brought me on missions looking for my parents. And here you were, right here under my nose. Yeah.
I had my suspicions, Beux-Li. I didn't know. You were a baby when I told Isabella to take you to the bravura. We had friends there. They would raise you, and neither of us would lose our positions. That is where I last knew that you were. A few years later, Vincenzo killed your mother. And yes, maybe it was too little too late. I realized I had given up the two most important things in my life so that I could chase a throne. And it was only once your mother had died that perhaps that became real to me. By then, you were gone from the bravura. Whatever happened to you, I don't know. I had my suspicions, and you're right. Maybe I should have said something, but I didn't want the same for you.
Father, we could have won. We could have done something. There was no reason for me to waste these years.
There's no winning, Beux-Li. The best I could do was to try to make sure you didn't play.
Then did I do it right? Did I fight all the good fights? Did I hold it together for you? I did everything that I thought was justice. I did it unguided, unprompted, and just tell me, did I do it right?
I think you did. I think whatever it is that you're doing now maybe is not the right choice. But I think for a time you were in the best place you could be as far as this city goes.
Then I'm going to reach out my hand. Then prove to my house that I am of royal blood, and let me lead the House of Lovell.
There's no winners. You're going to what? Lead with Jeremiah? How do you think that's going to go for you? The same way it's gone for every prince and will always go. You can walk away from this. You don't have to make the same mistakes that I did or Eero did or Jeremiah is making. You have a chance. You don't have to do this.
But DeRosie, we could take it down from the inside out. We could make our own game that doesn't involve execution, that doesn't involve murder, that doesn't involve this weird level of deceit. DeRosie, a very wise man once told me that sometimes you just have to get blood on your hands.
Is that what you want to do?
The power's beckoning.
I know. You're smarter than me, Beux-Li. Don't do this.
Guys, stop it.
Beux-Li's gonna just long pause.
I won't stop you.
Where?
But once you start, it doesn't end.
DeRosie, where's Vincenzo?
Your friends did me a favor by answering a question I had for 20 some odd years. When your mother died, they couldn't understand why. But it had the notes of dark magic. There was nothing I could do to prove that Vincenzo was involved in such things. And then, suddenly, 20 years later, there was. I still had friends in the house, and those friends did a favor for me. I would imagine he's in several dozen pieces at the bottom of the canal. And that is why I did not want to get you involved. Because once you start, you do not stop.
Even as a player, I'm like, God damn.
You're going down a path I can't
DeRosie,
follow.
so why a gondolier? Why this house? Why my house? Why did Jeremiah know the whole time? Was it?
It's almost like I said I knew 2 weeks ago.
You lied to me before.
Wow. Silence, twin boy. The better talking.
If this is the path you want me to take, what do I do? Do I just go back and say, no, I'm going to give up this mass amount of power and I'm going to not be the change I want to see in the world. I'm going to...
You can be the change, you can't be it from inside the house. Even if the power didn't corrupt you, which it will, and it will do so swiftly, people in the house, they play games. They will destroy you. Do you want to know why Prince Rames is dead? Because Eero wanted him to be.
Well, Carmine, I brought him to justice. We could find a similar path. DeRosie, this position is mine. Jeremiah has guided me this whole entire time, brought me to this point. And if they stood up to me and carried me when you wouldn't, then that shows where the power is.
Do you think Jeremiah has your interests in mind?
Well, with being Lord of the House, I can handle anything.
Jeremiah is not an honored noble and couldn't take the position of prince. Jeremiah needs someone who will execute his orders because they feel they owe him a favor.
DeRosie, I was stepped on. I was abandoned. I was thrown to the ground and spit on for my whole entire life. It is my turn to be on that throne. It is my turn to be a noble. This blood has been running through my veins this whole time. This is mine.
Perhaps it's already too late then.
Well, viva la Battaglia, and I'm going to stab him in the neck
Yeah, he's not
with
gonna stop.
with Jeremiah's dagger.
Yeah, he's not gonna stop you.
Yep.
And he falls back into the canal.
Yep. As he's falling, I'm just going to slide Jeremiah's dagger out. I'm just going to take his hat.
Sweet, cool
I'm
hat.
just going to put his head, and I'll be like, revenge may not be justice, but the blood is on my hands. I'm going to wash off my hands.
Okay.
Put the dagger away.
Do you know how to...
Yeah, I mean,
You're a god.
man, how do I get back now?
We're just waving a guy down. Hey, do you know the way back to the Lovells? I'm sorry.
Where does he keep his maps? Oh, probably on him. He's in the canal.
Well,
That's not...
that took a turn.
Yeah, that was not the twist I expected. But I will then get off the boat
Yeah.
and I will begin walking back to the coterie, our apartments.
Lady rest the fondola.
It floats empty down the canal.
Oh, the gondola.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything we want to do while Beux-Li is gone, or are we just waiting for them to get back at this point?
I think like, as he leaves and I watch DeRosie disappear, I, like, look at Jeremiah and I go, you have given a child the key to the arsenal. Any plans now, smart guy?
Jeremiah's just looking out the window as they walk off. I trust Beux-Li to make the right choice for the house and for the city.
Then you are an even bigger fool than he is.
We'll see.
All right.
Well, I will go to the door and I will open up. And I'll look at you guys. I'll throw the dagger on the table.
I assume you had a conversation of some sort with your father that came to an ending you agree with?
If the Lord is good to me, DeRosie is dead.
I have finished the job.
Somebody bring me the good wine. Oh, thank God.
And I think we have just enough time to get me suited up.
I think Jeremiah's going to pick up his dagger. He's going to look at it. He's going to hand it to Beux-Li, and he goes, I believe this is yours.
I believe this is ours. We'll tuck it away. Today will dawn a new era. This game will topple. This game is... We're destroying Battaglia to destroy us. Lovell will be rank. We'll be the highest rank. We will have the lady's favor and the lady's fortune. My friends, this is a great new beginning.
That's not foreboding at all.
No, that's good.
Well.
That's fine, that's fine.
I think I'm gonna go lay down. Sister, would you mind helping me treat my wounds?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Just take the bed sheets and start ripping them.
I think I look at my sister and I go, I think we've made a grave mistake.
We're in real trouble, yes.
Well, I'm gonna follow you really quick. I did get good news for you, though. I'm gonna pat you on the back. Vincenzo's dead. I'm sorry you couldn't do it, but he's dead.
Solutions are solutions, are they not? As we go into my room, close the door behind me, make sure it's locked. And
Yes.
I'm like, did something change in the light in Beau's eyes, or
It's gone out entirely.
what did you talk to Beau about before?
When we went to see DeRosie,
Yes.
you're gonna laugh.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
The importance of family.
And
I gave him a real big Vin Diesel talk about how important family
and we've
is.
established Fast and the Furious is another thing in this
It
universe,
absolutely
too.
is, of course. But it's gondolas, so it's
Yes.
a lot less fast.
The Gast and the Curious.
Well then,
Nitrous in a gondola.
Ariadne, I don't often ask this. What are we supposed to do now?
I'm not a good liar. But I can try. I almost believe that he thinks he'll do the right thing. But I also believe that Jeremiah is in control. Do you remember when we started all of this?
Yes.
And when we first were to ruin people, we were going to go to the papers. Do you think we have a chance to go to the people, to have them take this into their hands, to take it out of, to try and, if this is where the game goes, it has to end. It will not end with Beux-Li, not if he's being controlled by Jeremiah. This land owes us nothing. We're from France. We could leave. You're more powerful than both of them. We could leave. you're in an injured state, but we could go.
Far from weak.
Exactly.
No. I don't want to run.
I want to, and I'm not a rash person, but I kind of want to burn it all down.
And I like reach into my back pocket, and I think before we go off to the coronation, and they do their big speech and whatever, I think I'm going to just, I'm going to look at my sister, and I'm going to go, I think you're right. May no devils win. And I take the martyr. And I go, let's help our friends to their coronation. And I just stand up as if there is no wound. And I walk out and I go, so we're putting you in a fancy suit or something, right?
Yeah, it's I think if we have this prepared, I think it's time to appoint me.
There must be something that fits you. We can find something on the way.
Jeremiah, I believe you have a more direct plan into anointing me.
Why? I agree. Why wait, right? I don't know about you, Jeremiah, but a House Battalion attack just happened. You have a royal right here. The ceremony's ready. Let's do it now.
Why the sudden change in demeanor between you two?
I'm tired, Jeremiah. We're really going to wait for this?
I've never been the decider of these actions, and I am adjusting to the new course. Where you go, I go.
But we will follow as we always have.
Well, we follow Beux-Li now.
Of course.
So what's your command? Captain, my captain.
Well, from this day forward, you are no longer dogs. You're people of your own free will. We still have a code, and one where we don't, may I call it a flaw in myself, where we don't draw guns on each other. We look out for ourselves, and we look out for our house. This game will fall apart. Just takes the right minds and the right people.
Lead the way.
Get on your best suit then, I suppose.
I just have to find one. I really don't.
I think maybe you could borrow one of his.
You know who's actually
We're all just hot and pointy. I mean,
You know who's actually very close to my size?
Eero.
I don't think he's using any of those.
It looks like I might be a falconer after all. I'm gonna go back.
Taking the man's falcons is crazy, dude.
So disrespectful. Hit the gritty after getting the elim. Don't need to rub it in his face.
I think, well, actually, wearing a dude's suit who we just murdered, probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
You can
He
take
was
his clothes.
one of mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's a little
give
big in the shoulders.
one of my bajillion identical suits
Yeah.
to Beux-Li.
To think, soon enough, Jeremiah, we'll have servants to tailor these to us.
Mine already tailored.
He's got a guy for that.
Yeah, of course I do. I'm always dressed to the nines, and now you shall be too.
All right.
Yeah, I will prep. I will, I'm going to grab my old mask, not my new one.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to grab my mask with the slander pieces on all the people, essentially.
Sure.
My diss track mask.
Yeah, you're
Um, And I mean, what's better deceit than deceiving a whole nation? And we'll get tailored and ready to go.
All right. Yeah, you head to the coronation. I think at this point it's like, Eero's like 20 minutes late. That's weird. So there's a lot of like chatter. We're in that original ballroom that you guys were in.
Oh my gosh, guys, remember?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
There was a chocolate fondue fountain.
That's right. This is where we had our first magical incident.
It all comes full circle.
The whole house is there, you know, the people that are left alive. Not really anyone that you would talk to because you murdered most of the people in the house that you knew. But yeah, there's just a lot of people waiting for something to happen.
The note's checked on him.
I think people are probably en route to go check on him.
I think I'm gonna step out of like, I don't know, the shadows, I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Da-da-da.
Eero will not be attending his coronation tonight. I come with grave news. Oh, I thought someone in the room was going like, what's going on?
Oh my god!
There was an attack on him and his bravo by House Battaglia. We found one of their swords among the bodies. It's clear that whoever attacked them was injured and dropped their sword in the process.
I think there's a lot of like hesitance around the room and like hands on swords, but you're also like known to be one of Eero's guys who would have gone to go see him today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the room is like very like, but nobody's like, oh my god, get that guy off the stage.
I wish that it had not come to this between the houses, but, well, with the state of things and how they are, I'm not at all surprised. And while some of you might not find this to be the answer you were looking for, I do have a proposition as to who should be our new leader. And then I put my arms out and I introduce Beux-Li. This is Beux-Li, one of the most respectable people within our house, and it turns out that they have royal blood. So they have the right to step up and take over if they so choose, and if you so choose to have them as our leader. And I would trust them with my life, and they have helped this house many a time to gather information and help us rise the ranks.
May I start by saying that this is a product of circumstance. That I am of royal blood, but I'm also a very valuable asset to this House Lovell. It was my well-doing of seeking out the corruption in House Alanda. It is my well-doing of finding the traitors in the House of Battaglia. Together, we were able to destroy the Sevenfold Veils, and, well, let's just say, I don't think there's anyone left to play the game.
Roll a sway?
Which one of us should be rolling sway?
I'd say you definitely just helped him.
Yeah, I was like, in my party.
Well, I have
help me?
2 sway. So, how does that...
I
have
can't.
one
Well, I
sway.
have 1 stress available, so I can't stress this.
You could, I guess.
I could,
It wouldn't be
yeah,
a
yeah.
great
I
time.
feel like my word might also go farther because everybody knows me, but not necessarily Beux-Li.
It's up to you guys.
What do you do?
Are you gonna be my hype man?
I'll be the hype man.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, that's,
Yep.
yeah.
I'll say.
It's better than me being your hype man.
That's a 6.
Woo!
Jeez, okay.
I was like, it's all gone wrong.
My gosh. So I think the whole room is sort of in uproar. Like what is happening? And eventually some of like the elders in the house that would be the people that like get to do this vote, one of them stands and I can't do the old man voice right now.
Yes!
Time.
This whole thing! Old man voice! Old man voice!
For old time's sake.
You said elder. You had to say elder.
It's me, the elder. I can't even do the voice anymore. It seems we have found ourselves in a strange position. We will consider this Beux-Li's proposition, as it seems the house has found itself with no more desirable avenues. we will adjourn this coronation for now, but we shall consider Beux-Li as an elect.
We humbly thank you for you being willing to consider such a thing.
And I think at this point they're just kind of like, we need to get these people out of this room. This is really bad for us. We're
And
already
I think I'm gonna like
scandal."
shuffle Beux-Li off. Like we leave them to their decision.
I think we really missed out on the. We should have referenced how all the bad things Eero had done. That would kind of make us look more suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Actually,
you know,
he really
he tried to kill his own
sucked.
kid. He sent us after Aela. Ooh.
I have notes to send. Questions to ask that I can't reveal to the audience. Right?
What are we doing, gang? Are we just heading back to the apartment?
So they've. So everyone in the room has left. They're all like going off to
Yeah,
discuss.
like
And
this-
we've left the room as well.
Okay.
Do you really think this is gonna work?
I suppose we'll see. I don't see why not. They have, well, no real good choices left.
You really gassed me up back there, and
Well, I believe every word I said.
this is gonna be an anxious few hours, hopefully, just hours.
Sure, all will work out.
I think at this point, Ajax like saunters up and goes like, "There's got to be a balcony around here somewhere, right? There's got to be a crowd waiting a conversation. It's a coronation ceremony, right?
Yes, well, the coronation ceremony has currently been postponed.
Well, why not let your man speak a few words to the people he cares so much about?"
Would you like to do that, Beux-Li?
I will say, like, yeah, there's probably, like, there's the coronation that you just talked to, and then there's probably a lot of, like, the common folk outside. To Ajax's point, there's probably, like, a balcony. And common folk who are kind of trying to, like, peer inside, very, like, royal wedding style, like,
White
"Whoa."
smoke, black smoke. What's going on?
The problem with that is I don't know what to say. This was strung on me too quick.
Well, then speak from the heart.
What do I say? That this is all a massive ruse for me to destroy the game from the inside?
Well, no, not that from the heart. Not that from the heart. I mean more so talk about how you wish for the best for the people, and you wish to use House Lovell to help the city prosper and the people prosper. Because that is what you want, correct?
That is what I want.
Then tell them that.
That is what I want. And I think at this point I will step outside of the balcony.
I think before he goes,
Yeah.
Ajax like taps him on the shoulder, like just before he goes. Quick word.
Yes.
Well, as you know, just as the man who sits on the throne influences, the throne influences him. I do wonder, Beux-Li. You had so many places for the others. Where do you see me?
To see that your powers have killed not only many lords, but has killed my very own mother. I'm indifferent, Ajax. We've had great times, and I never want to hurt you, but do you think that maybe it's you said it yourself. Why do we worship this lady? What are we doing here? You told me yourself that I need to suck it up, and I need to realize that the people around me are all crime-ridden, they're scum, and they're betraying, and they're backstabbers. So what is, better yet, what am I going to do with you? No, Ajax. What are you doing here?
He's trying to send you back to France.
I feel like Jeremiah is definitely a few feet back and like can feel the vibe shift in the conversation. He's just.
Do you want the whole reason I'm here, or?
I think I'll let you speak your piece.
Well, to be honest, I'm here because of my sister. But I agree with you. I look around at the city of thieves worshipping a goddess of lies and deceit, and I question what is left. If even the most innocent man I know is caught in the rat race, Beux-Li, what then? When you found out I had blood on my hands, reasonable blood, I won't argue for its efficacy, you looked at me like an animal. And then I find you slay your own father. And yet, you're as cold and calculating as the man who dragged you into this game. So better yet, what is the great anarchist, writer, and offender Beux-Li doing on a throne?
Well, and I will say, verbatim, everything that Jeremiah said to me. To rise the house, to prosperity, to power.
You know
Word for
what
word.
you said. Well,
And I'm just saying, in order to win, you gotta play the game. You can't win if you don't play.
I think
That's
you're
what a good friend Lucky always told me.
It would be such a shame if Lucky was dead. Look where the game got him, right? I mean, I tried, really, I did. But Jeremiah does know how to clean up my messes, doesn't he? I don't think this ends here, Beau. I think you think the paintings on the cave wall, the shadows dancing, I think you think it matters. But the reality is, the only way to win the game is not to play. So I ask you one last time. I know I suggested this whole balcony thing and the coronation. I know. But this is your last chance. Give it up and turn around, or you lose.
Then the house loses. There is no one else.
Who cares? Houses are nothing. They're lying. Evil seats of power that do nothing but corrupt innocent men like you. Why do you suddenly value this place? 'Cause it sheltered you? It didn't shelter you, Jeremiah did. This place, you see what it's doing to you. I see it. My sister sees it. Jeremiah sees it and he smiles. This is your last chance, Beux-Li. Turn the hell around.
I'm going to look back at Jeremiah. Are you looking at me?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at both of you.
And I'm just gonna go, whoop, and I'm gonna walk to the balcony.
And I grab him by the back of the neck. And I turn him around and I go, that's not the way out. You're gonna have to kill me if you want me to go down with this ship.
The ship's already on fire, Ajax. The ship is already on fire.
Then finish the job, Beux-Li.
I think Jeremiah's gonna walk up.
I'm not gonna let you walk anywhere. Absolutely not. You're not walking anywhere.
Are we really doing this, Ariadne?
Absolutely.
What
If you
did
attempt
think
to
I
touch
was-
my brother,
Who said I was gonna do anything to your brother?
you're staying here.
I suppose I am.
God forbid a man write words. I was just checking the undercurrent.
Ajax, this is very simple. You know I don't want to hurt
I'm not
you.
your dad, Beux-Li. Can't be that hard.
Ajax, you could just walk away. You could go back. After all, your magic killed my mother. And I'm giving you this out.
Who's to say the slimy yielded deserve it?
Did you just your mama?
Yeah, I'm gonna quick draw my dagger. Same treatment I gave DeRosie.
I literally open up my coat to him, like right in the stomach.
Yeah.
Ajax!
And fucking flames. Like just
Yeah, so
boom.
you stab Ajax. Ajax, you already have this like band-aid that's like barely keeping this together, and just fireball, like you two, like you feel the heat.
As he is burning, I want to grab him and walk him out onto the balcony.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I can't compare. I can't compete. They're even. I have one in wreck, and there's no way I'm winning a skirmish. I can roll for it. I'm gonna try to resist.
Sure.
Yeah, I get one. I imagine.
Do I roll on this?
Yeah.
I got a whole 4.
That's both 4. I do take one less dice, but there were both 4s. So
Okay.
It's gonna be a very embarrassing struggle.
Gosh. I think there's there's this violent struggle out on the balcony. Like, at this point, you're like, he's in flames. You're actively on fire.
I'm saying I'm just gonna start
It's
stabbing.
getting worse!
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
I'm just gonna keep stabbing.
Yeah, no, I think eventually, you both just sort of drop.
are we out on the balcony?
Yeah.
I think
Everyone
before
sees
Yeah,
before I drop,
everyone disliked that.
Before I drop, I open the curtains fully so Jeremiah can see, and I hold him up and I look back at Jeremiah and I go, "No gods, no king, no house. You lose." And then I'm just gonna die, just fall off the balcony, both of us.
Yeah. You both just fall, and you both hear just a sickening crack and screaming and freaking out in the streets.
Because I had some form of affection for your brother, I recommend you make yourself scarce.
I stab you.
No!
I got a 5. And I have 2 in skirmish, so.
I guess a resist roll?
What do I roll for that?
Wait, no, hold on, let's figure that. Gosh, I guess just roll skirmish. I don't want to.
Can I push myself with that?
Yeah.
Because I still have a ton of stress left. A 6.
Can I?
You're
dead.
dead.
You can push yourself.
I'll push myself. Let's see. I mean, it was a 6, though. And then it's a 6, too. Now we got a stab going.
I was so close.
If anybody's ever seen, it's like that scene from Wolfenstein where you and the other guy are just like.
Jeremiah, what are you doing to stop Ariadne?
Because you don't have a bullet in your gun, and you don't have a dagger. So you've just got your spongy twink body.
I have my cane, don't I?
I'm sorry. You have a limb.
Which I have- Which, as we've had conversations before, many people have cane guns.
You don't.
Well, I do now. No, I'm gonna, I guess, try and deflect it with my cane. I mean, it's like it's a cane with a solid, metal head on it. I could theoretically knock it aside if I rolled high enough resistance.
Yeah, I don't really know any way to call this except to just, have you guys make another roll. I think you're having a very dramatic sword
Still
and cane
skirmish,
fight.
Still skirmish, or just 1 dice?
Skirmish and skirmish, I guess.
All right. That's a 6.
It's a 2. Can I push myself again? I got tons of. I have 3
also
stress
have no
left
stress.
before I. 4.
Yeah, so you're in what is at this point the empty coronation hall.
God.
And you are fight it is very dramatic, you know. There's
Oh yeah, you're deflecting it against a cane.
and then, like, I think finally you just sort of, you know,
Run me through.
This city has taken everything from me. And at least I got to see you die.
The city took nothing from you. Your brother did that to himself.
I damn it, Lord. Don't talk about my brother. And I shit out blood.
And I guess I'm just laying there on the ground, bleeding out,
And I go
staring
back
up at the sky.
to France. And meet up with Vera.
And I bleed out with a grin on my face.
In the Coronation Hall.
Because I might not have won, but I still made Ariadne kill someone.
I'm a bravo, it's my job.
Yeah, but you haven't killed anyone this whole thing, and
That's
you've been
true, I've
judging,
been so excited.
and you've been judging me for doing it.
So excited to kill
So to me, it's a win that I simply got you to kill someone. Everyone has blood on their hands, and the Jeremiah, well, they're
Jeremiah.
all damned then.
Jeremiah sits alone at the center of the Coronation Hall. It is empty as he, with a smile on his face, slowly dies. And hey, that was Court of Blades!
Yo, hold on, really quick. Taking us out of the scene for a moment. If you ever want to do that, something like that at your D&D table, pass a note and ask first before you kill yourself with another player.
That was very
you
good.
You gotta do that. Just
No, I
PSA.
didn't get that.
No, I didn't give it. I did not.
I'm just saying, just PSA, just be
You
safe
did
with
say
each
a
other.
lot.
So
No,
much.
I
We
did.
talked so much
We
about
have talked
it.
so much about how there was only 2 scenarios. He gets power or he dies. The third was Beux-Li gets power,
Yeah.
and it's Jeremiah's win. But yeah,
This game was fantastic.
This was
If
amazing.
you want to murder all of your friends,
Go to Blades. Go to Blades.
what you say, SNL skit style, Court of Blades. This was
and
a
the
great game.
thesis of the game is just kind of like, but like the whole point of the game is just like intrigue and murder. Like,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
the point of it. So
That was amazing.
Yeah, there were a lot of mechanics that, like, look, a lot of games are built around combat, and that's fine. Those are those games, you can choose to do that. I think this game is great because I like the fact that I think I rolled skirmish maybe once,
Yeah.
like 3 out of 5
and the
episodes.
tension was just still there like
yeah.
the whole
Oh,
time. Fabulous game. We had a great time.
So much fun. So
And
much
thank you for joining us.
When Drake sent me merch.
I need $30 still. That's still on the table.
Please, someone get David $30.
And I will do a backflip if it happens.
If you liked the stream, hey, go watch our other stuff. We
Please.
did Fabula Ultima, we did Girl by Moonlight, we did Thirsty Sword Lesbians. The next thing we have planned is over the summer, we will be doing Rebels of the Outlaw Waste, so keep an eye out for that. If you want a convenient way to find out when that happens, hey, subscribe, ring that bell,
Ding.
and we'll see you in a couple months when we do it all again.
They're going to put me back in my box.
I'm being dehomunculized.
Thank you very much for traveling with us. I'm going to go put David back in the closet we stored him in.
No, no.
Have a great night.
To the box. To the box.